G.E. Huayu's place, Bliss Temple. Oh, I've made a nice harvest. Including the mission reward and the points I gained myself, I've got more than 3,500 origin points. I have many ways to survive, and Finger of Flowery Swords can do more damage than Demonic Art of Ogdo at Tribulations. I'll upgrade Finger of Flowery Swords to level 5 first. I must have met the requirements in the main world now. Sorry. You don't meet the conditions to upgrade, damn it. Why? What on earth is the requirement? In this case, how about upgrading Demonic Art of Ogdo at Tribulations? What Chen Wang used should be the level 5 Demonic Art of Ogdo at Tribulations, and he had reached the realm by getting himself bullied ruthlessly for 3 years in the Xia family. It was the only way to master the Demonic Art of Ogdo at Tribulations. I thought I could skip it with the help of the system, but now it seems impossible. The level 5 Finger of Flowery Swords should reach the pre-celestial stage. Can't the system help me make a breakthrough? Must I reach the pre-celestial stage before upgrading Finger of Flowery Swords? How should I upgrade it to the pre-celestial stage? I remember it's not about the simple closed cultivation. I think I had read about that in a record at Depository of Martial Arts Manuals, but it didn't say how I could break through. I thought I should just leave things as they were. Now it seems nothing of the sort. Ugh, I'll ask the sect leader about this when I get back. Now I'll just let Chinger out to comfort me by letting me caress her. Life is hard, and I only have these feathers to keep me warm. I want to go home so badly. You look so depressed, Master. Are you done bathing, Huayu? I haven't shown you the new cultivation method I had understood. Let me in. Lu Qingmei is here. Go back to me, Chinger. Take care, Master. Huayu. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I'm ready. Let me look at your face carefully. Demonic Art of Ogdo at Tribulations, Resentment, what's wrong? Why do you look at me differently? Isn't this face attractive enough to you? Abomination. She might want to kill me if I maximize the degree of abomination. It has to be just right to keep me safe and ruin her mood. Thankfully, I can control the degree of abomination after upgrading the Demonic Art of Ogdo at Tribulations to level 4. A long night awaits us. What are you waiting for? I'll adjust the degree by observing her response. Did you get a nice shower? Something feels off here. What are you saying? I bathed and got my clothes soaked in the aroma of incense. It's all for giving you a wonderful night. It's working. Come closer to me. Don't I smell good? Never mind. Forget about it, Huayu. I came for business. Why does Xia Yan's face suddenly look tedious? And I even want to slap him. It's weird. All right. I won't force you. Have a seat. Good job, Abomination. No sex with this old woman. Now you've replaced Xia Yan. What are you going to do with Bai Suyuan? That woman is the thorn in my eye. I don't want to see her alive any longer. Please be patient. We should stay cautious before getting full control of the Bliss Temple. The succession is coming. We can't take any risk. I'll hold up Bai Suyuan and the Mo Qing sect. You can do whatever you want to Bai Suyuan when you're the leader. If everything goes well after that, I can go to the Mo Qing sect as Xia Yan. Perhaps I can get some secret martial arts there. That's my smart boy. Enough of Bai Suyuan. I've got something else to discuss with you. What is it? Damn. Does she want me that badly? I have to turn Abomination on again. What do you think? I take you and your father seriously, Huayu. I tell you everything. What's this? Is it important? It's a letter that Su Min wrote to me. I hooked up with him when I didn't know your father. I've been thinking about how to tell your father this since we are together. He and Su Min are arch rivals after all. It'll hurt our trust if I keep it a secret and your father somehow knows about it. So it's better to make it clear. I've thought about this, and I think it's best to let you put in a good word for me in front of your father. Your father won't mind it if he can see this from another angle. He won Su Min's woman. What? Su Min is one of the strongest martial artists in the Shinma sect. It's said that he's been fighting for the sect leader position with Gee. How anxious she is to instigate and see chaos. Su Min may look serious, but he's a vulgar man in private. Even his love letter is filled with foul words. Would you like to read it? Read it for me in the bed, of course. It's late. You should go to your room. You brat. Do you think I want to stay here and look at your ugly face? It's fine that Lu Qingmei wants to show her loyalty to Gee, but why does she have to keep harassing his son? So obscene. Whatever. Send by Suyuan a message, Chinger. We need to meet and sort these messes out. Sure. On my way. Coo. I'll write her a slip, don't swallow it. Oh. I see. Octagonal Pavilion, suburban Datong City. What are you looking for, Miss Bai? Do you expect someone else to come? I saw your note the minute I returned to my room, but no one had come to my room. How did you do it, charming jade child? Only effective contact matters. Don't mind the details. I'm here to inform you there's something wrong with our action. Let someone else entice Lu Qingmei. Someone else? Lu Qingmei is too cunning and suspicious to take the bait. I'm the only one who can draw her to the Datong auction house. Leave it to me. I've got the best option. That one must be more appropriate than you. You should be happy that you don't have to run a risk. Seriously? They know everything about your plan already. The rest will stay the same. That's all. You may leave. I have a bad feeling about this. By Suyuan, checked. Now it's time to find Sky 3 and Sky 5. So we'll kill Lu Qingmei anyway? Since you put it like that, we'll kill her. I don't care. Normally, you won't need to. People from the marching sect and Bai Suyuan will do the job. You just need to guard the exit to make sure Lu Qingmei won't escape. All right, I own this place. I got this, Xidagarba. Thanks in advance. Wait for my signal then. Sky may third be a rough fellow, but he surely knows how to play the lute. Would you like to listen to the music on the lute, master? I can learn it. Forget it. I don't want to mess up my brain. It's not fair. Perhaps I was born a great musician and could play better than Sky 3. Nope. Sky 3 is enough for me. Meanwhile, outside of the Bliss Temple, finally, I've arrived at the Bliss Temple. I wonder if my son Huayu can twist the Bliss Temple around his finger through Lu Qingmei. If he can make it, it'll help me win the sect leader position. The next day, I heard an auction with treasures all over the world is about to be held in Datong City. Have you heard about it? No, what? Are you asking? I just want to take you out to relax. If you're interested in anything, I'll buy it for you to show my gratitude. Fine, we'll go there. But since you want to give me nice things, there are many things you can give me right now. What happened to me yesterday? I get wetter and wetter as I look at this face. Then take a closer look. Abomination 30%. You. I'm not feeling well, you'd better not meet me with this face. I don't know why, but Xie Yan's face often disgusts me. How strange. The Shinma sect's message sending talisman? Why would someone from the Shinma sect come at this hour? Your father came out from his closed cultivation ahead of schedule, and he's near the Bliss Temple. Go down the mountain with me now to meet him. He came to you right after the closed cultivation. Looks like he misses you very much. What? Gee's here? I hate changes at crucial moments. They're both at the pre-celestial stage, and Gee is one of the strongest at this stage. Seems we'll fail if we carry out our original plan. I have to change it. Are you jealous of your father? Ha! How about we three staying together tonight? We can talk about that later. Since my father came from afar, I should give him a little surprise. All right. You just look tasty again. Side courtyard of the Bliss Temple, Joy Town. Why are you here alone, Ching-mei? Where's Huayu? Gee, vice sect leader of the Shinma sect. You asked about your son the second you came in. Didn't you miss me? You became more spoiled during the time we separated. Yes. You too spoiled me. Huayu said he'd give you a surprise before meeting you. Oh? What is that brat up to? You want to know what it is, darling? Say some sweet words to me and I'll tell you. I knew it. Gee doesn't care about the fact that he and his son are sharing the same woman. Ha! Control yourself, Ching-mei. I've got something to ask you. How is Huayu's cultivation progress? I'll answer you. But where are you putting your hands? You're the one who should control yourself. But it also means Gee doesn't care much about Lu Ching-mei. She's just a whore to him. That makes things easier. Gee won't be like this if the woman he cares about has another man. Poor Lu Ching-mei. She thinks she charmed them. Off. Who's peeking? You're asking for it. Father. It's me, your good boy Huayu. He sensed me the minute I turned off the concealment pendant. I know how sensitive a master at the pre-celestial stage can be now. You've made great progress on your cultivation, Huayu. I sensed you when you're only 1 meter away from me. Very good. So that must be the surprise. Judging by your new look, did you kill Xia Yin, the charming jade child, who allegedly has the peerless beauty? Did you make him another face of yours? You're right. You learned what had happened with only one glance, Father. Bai Suyuan colluded with Xia Yin and tried to deal with us. But I took the initiative, killed, and replaced Xia Yin first. Now I'm Xia Yin. From Ji Huayu to Xia Yin. Do you want to use this identity to deal with the Maching sect? But I heard Xia Yin had mastered Finger of Flowery Swords, a martial art that only beautiful men can master. I'm not saying that your face is flawed. I'm just worried if you can copy Finger of Flowery Swords well enough. It may blow up your cover. Don't worry, Father. My faceless mantra is so amazing that it can copy Finger of Flowery Swords well enough. Let's practice in the yard. If I can't find flaws in it, everything will go smoothly. The brothers were once famous. They were both at the 8th level of the post-celestial stage and could confront pre-celestial masters when they were together. Unfortunately for them, they met me, and I killed them with one strike. Now I control them by a secret cultivation method. They can be good training partners. Tell them to bring it on, Father. Kirin form. Guardian of Rebound Zen. This is an exclusive martial art that Xia Yin improved based on Guardian of Heaven's Gate. It has significant defense and can rebound the enemy's attack. Then, I fooled Gee, but I don't know Gee Huayu's habits well. He's his father, after all. It's easy for me to expose myself if I engage with him too much. So I must seize the opportunity and show him the differences in advance. Thus I may have leeway to explain myself if he finds any flaw in my disguise. Finger of Flowery Swords. Rock form. Well copied. However, since you can't use it at will, your attacks can be dodged easily. Looks like Huayu can't win your two puppets. Ha! They can't dodge. I comprehended this martial art by combining the martial arts I collected with Faceless Mantra. It's called Flawless Ogdo at Tribulations, Tribulation of Beast. I can make it. Ha ha ha. This skill is limited by my current strength, so it can't be as powerful as it was in the small world. I can only use it as a control skill for now. But it's enough. Any moment can be the deciding moment for strong martial artists to win. This is an evil skill. How did you comprehend it, Huayu? Ha! Don't you think it's beautiful, father? All beauties will turn into skeletons, and people alive are just beasts with human skins. I need to play mad, but not too much. Great. I heard Finger of Flowery Swords could turn the people it killed into petals. What a stunning and astonishing way to die. I reversely deduced Finger of Flowery Swords and understood the extreme beauty and ugliness. Then I comprehended the demonic art of Ogdoad Tribulations. He has the potentials to enter the multi-celestial stage. But his mental state seems unstable. Did he undergo irritants? I let Huayu go with Lu Qingmei to hone his lust. Did he indulge himself in the pleasure of the flesh and become confused and trapped because of my relationship with her? What kind of lubricious trick did this whore use on my son? Origin point gained shock, 0.01 points, GEE. Wow, I even got origin points from GEE. What makes him so shocked? The plan is at a crucial moment. I have to return to the temple to work on the details. You must have business to discuss later. I shouldn't bother you further. You promised to join us tonight. Maybe 3 of us can have more fun. Nonsense. Darling? Go do your thing, Huayu. I'll instruct your cultivation later. Looks like Lu Qingmei makes my son do everything it can school Huayu, but it makes things too easy for Lu Qingmei. Then I'll take my leave. Huh? Why did GEE change his attitude toward Lu Qingmei? Bliss Temple, phew. It was close, but I fooled GEE. Looks like he came here to support Lu Qingmei. It's troublesome to deal with him. Caress me more, and you may have an idea in a good mood. People usually caress cats for that, but caressing an owl seems the same. Sky 3 and Sky 5 from the Bloodthirst sect, by Suyuin from the Bliss Temple, and I are on the same side. GEE and Lu Qingmei are on the opposite. The odds are heavily against us. How naughty. We'll be more likely to win if Marching Sect sends some pre-celestial masters here, but we don't have to do so much for Bai Suyuin. GEE is the vice sect leader of the Shinma sect. Bai Suyuin can help us take care of the future trouble if we kill Lu Qingmei. But the Marching Sect will have a powerful enemy if we kill GEE. It's a losing deal. Only fools would do it. Should I ditch Bai Suyuin and stay out of this? Wait, I don't have to. A mistress can't be more important than his son. Master? I just have to alter my plan and see if GEE will choose his son over his mistress. Send Bai Suyuin a message later, Chinger. Sure. I got this. I just got the news that GEE is here in person. I'm in the soup now. Xie Yan hasn't shown up these days. I couldn't find him. The worst case scenario is he hits the road and the Marching Sect stays out of this. What should I do then? What? The code is correct. It's from Xie Yan. He sends messages to me every time with an unknown method. How mysterious. The letter says he has known GEE's arrival and that I should cancel my plan of going to Datong City. He can kill Lu Qingmei himself? Sigh, this is a tricky situation. I can only do as he says and hope things won't go south. Datong Auction House. Sky 3, Sky 5, change of plan. The Marching Sect and Bai Suyuin won't get involved in killing Lu Qingmei. They're not coming? I'm afraid it is because of GEE's arrival. We have to cancel our plan. No, we needn't. Lu Qingmei will be here that day, and you'll get ready to kill her. Killing Lu Qingmei in front of GEE? That's extra. Wait, it's not about money anymore. We can't do that without Bai Suyuin and helpers from the Marching Sect. Relax. Neither the Bloodthirst sect nor I want Lu Qingmei dead. You'll know who wants her dead when the time comes. Just push things forward and help him a little. Oh, right. GE Huayu is a great toy. It's a shame to kill such an interesting toy, so I want him to live long and enjoy the fun of playing with him. Keep the relationship you have with him, Sky 5. It'll be the last tenderness you give him as a friend. Is Xidigarba always so unpredictable? Don't try to understand what he's thinking. He has his reasons, and all we need to do is to do as he says. I'm curious. Besides Bai Suyuan and the marching sect, who would want Lu Qingmei dead? I didn't even get a sniff with the bloodthirst sex information system. Looks like there's a complex story behind this. A few days later, it's time they hold the auction. I disguised myself as Ge Huayu and invited Ge and Lu Qingmei to the auction. The auction will start at midnight. The caution house has rich entertainment for our VIPs to enjoy themselves. Please come in. Tell me if you're interested in anything, Huayu. I'll buy it for you. Ha! This place looks lively. Interesting. Now that I look at them closely, they're all priceless jewels. Not just that. The auction house provides all sorts of services, such as bathing and massaging with essential oils. You can do anything you want. Oh? Then I have to get some of that. I'll meet Sky 5 and get the auction list. That way, we can get the rare things in advance. Remember to get me a list as well. We're not on the same side now, Huayu. I feel awkward when you come to me directly. The Bloodthirst sect claims to be open to all sorts of businesses. Are you turning me down now? We can talk about business, but for the record, my hands are tied if you want me to kill Xie Yan. And I guarantee that no one in the Bloodthirst sect will take that order. I don't know what Xie Yan's background is, but I don't want to kill him. Instead, I want Lu Qingmei dead. What? Are you serious, Huayu? I thought the Shinma sect is helping Lu Qingmei become the new leader in Bliss Temple. I would never think Ge Huayu would want her dead. It's indeed complex. Is this your idea or Ge Yi's? I can't help you if your father decides to help her. I'll convince my father and even let him help. I'll pay 500,000 taels of silver for the Bloodthirst sect to assist me. Do we have a deal? Yes, but I must say this before it starts. Your father must help or at least won't stop us. I don't want to be attacked by two pre-celestial masters. Huayu, you're back. Huh? Where is Lu Qingmei? She can't resist that many jewels and just sit here. Come drink with me. Why do I feel that you became unfamiliar with me now? I'm just bothered with something, but I don't know if it's a good idea to talk about it. Is it about Lu Qingmei? You're my only son, Huayu. You can tell me everything. You've sensed something wrong as well? Then I'll be frank. I've been with Lu Qingmei lately. I think she's been contacting someone else secretly. She'd fob me off every time I asked her about it. But finally, I found this. A love letter, and it's Su Min's handwriting. Lu Qingmei and Su Min had a story before? And I found out that Lu Qingmei's so-called dual cultivation was actually extracting my virile essence. Luckily, I learned that before too late, but she hasn't given up on it yet. Let me check your meridians, Huayu. I thought Lu Qingmei bewitched Huayu, but it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. How dare she? There's something with your kidney, but thankfully, it won't hurt your cultivation base. You just need to have a good rest and recuperate. What? I wasn't being serious. I have a kidney deficiency? You had taken too much from me, Qin Xinzi. I know Lu Qingmei is useful to you, but I'm worried that she may want to play against us since she has an affair with Su Min. She's suspicious indeed. Don't worry, Huayu. I know what to do, but I can't kill her now. When everything is settled, I'll make it clear. I'm afraid it'll be too late. I have an idea to check if Lu Qingmei is loyal to us. I can't wait that long. I have to push Ge. It's a bit rash, but all right, I'll follow your plan. Is the current strength all right, ma'am? Feels nice. I see you're having a good time. Huayu. This place is nice. Their massage tools can even work on my pre-celestial body. Would you like to have a try? What's fun in that? I've got something nicer, but I wonder if you'll come. There are too many people here. Maybe we should find a quieter place. Out in the wild? You bad boy. Suburban Datong City, my plan is simple. Gee will find an excuse to stay at the auction house while I take Lu Qingmei to a remote place without anyone else around and provoke her. I've told Gee that Lu Qingmei wouldn't admit a thing if we didn't do it right. It'd only alert her. But when Lu Qingmei and I are in the wild that's 4 to 5 miles away from Datong City, there will be no one else around. If I provoke her then, she may want to kill me to shut me up. Actually, Datong Auction House's secret room underground is the best place to do this, but I couldn't tell Gee that. He thought in a narrow place like a secret room, Lu Qingmei would never be stupid enough to kill Gee Huayu. She'll never get herself cleared if she does. It's only reasonable for her to kill Gee Huayu when she's in the wild. So I had to choose this method. Thankfully, I have Abomination. That should keep Lu Qingmei's hostility toward me, theoretically. Sky 3 and Sky 5 are helping Gee conceal his presence while I ask Lu Qingmei out. Gee will listen to our whole conversation. Everything will go as usual if Lu Qingmei is innocent. If she's not, we can execute her right on the spot. Ha, like I will let her be innocent. I didn't know you'd like such a place, Huayu. But I like it, too. What's wrong? What are you doing now? I'll be frank. I'm not taking you here for fun. I've got something to ask you. You're hiding something from me, right? You've seen every inch of my body. How can I hide anything from you? Do I have to be that straightforward? Do you recognize the handwriting on this letter? Of course I do. It's... Shut up. Drop the act. How long do you plan to hide your relationship with Su Min from us? With my current level of demonic art of Ogdo et Tribulations, Abomination can be used on multiple targets or one person. When it's targeted at one person, it will be even more effective. She'll be impatient and only be able to think how much she wants to kill me even if she is at the pre-celestial stage. What relationship? What are you talking about? Abomination 60%. Fine. Since you wouldn't tell me anything, I'll give it to my father. Then we'll see how he thinks about this. She's still holding her anger? Indeed a tough one at the pre-celestial stage. But how long can you hold it? Come on. Come hit me. Stop right there. Abomination 80%. Ah. I'll kill you. Lie, how powerful. A furious strike from a pre-celestial master could even crush my guardian of rebound Zen with the help of the tidal national spirit. My internal power is exhausted at once. I'm a major stage lower than her, after all. Die. Go to hell. But this will make it more convincing. I'll get you killed at the cost of my hurt. How dare you hurt my son? You bitch. Finally, Gee can't stand by anymore. You're really against us. You failed to live up to my kindness to you, you bitch. Darling, why are you, What did I do? You'd have killed my son if I hadn't come. There's something wrong. What happened to me? Huayu, are you okay? What? Playing innocent when my father is here. Looks like Abomination will go off if the target receives serious irritations. I'll simply turn it on again. Activating Abomination doesn't cost much strength after all. As long as she holds grudges against me, I'll have infinite tribulation power. I don't even have to use Finger of Nirvana for now. Abomination. One of us will die today, Gee Huayu. Abomination 80%. Joyous Buddha incarnation, go to hell. Stay away, Huayu. 6 desires converted, for devils inside emerge. You can use Joyous Buddha incarnation of the Bliss Temple, but I got the emergence of devils inside. Ha! Another pre-celestial fight. I don't care which one will win. The Shinma sect versus the Bliss Temple? Not the marching sex business. Sky 5 and Sky 3? My father has started his fight. Why don't you go help him? Don't worry, Huayu. The Bloodthirst sect always gets things done. We'll act as soon as we see an opening. Why are we fighting, darling? No. There's something wrong with Huayu. Stop now. I can explain. You're no match for me, Lu Qingmei. Don't even think about talking me out of this. If you want to explain, relieve Joyous Buddha incarnation and seal your meridians now. Then I'll listen to you. Okay. This is all wrong. I'm relieving. What? Bone Melt Bloody Begonia. The Bloodthirst sect, GEE. You even hired assassins from the Bloodthirst sect. Shadow Snake Stinger. So it wasn't just GE Huayu. Both of you want to kill me. But I'm not going to die alone. Joyous Buddha incarnation, explode. She's going to blow herself up. Retreat. Huh? The Bloodthirst sect. Who told you to do that? Boom. I'll get even with you, you bastards. The Bliss Temple's true spirit out. That's a setup. Lu Qingmei abandoned her body to let her spirit escape. Lu Qingmei learned true spirit out? The true spirit is as fast as thunder and can move 1,000 miles in a second. We can't catch up with her. If Lu Qingmei snatches someone else's body, she'll regain her power in less than 10 years. She must have prepared a suitable body for herself before learning true spirit out. I think she'll recover in 3 years. Looks like the GE family will have a lot to deal with. Wait. Lu Qingmei has gone far away, but why is she heading to GE Huayu now? Her true spirit is weak and powerless. Does she have a death wish? I'll kill you. Abomination 100%. I knew it couldn't be easy to kill a pre-celestial martial artist in the wild, but I have cheats. Abomination is awesome. It doesn't care if the target is human, ghost, or spirit. It just simply makes the target choose my death over life. Finger of flowery swords. Withering strike goodbye, Lu Qingmei. Huayu. I'm okay. It was too urgent. I had to use my full strength, but I didn't think I'd kill Lu Qingmei. I only care about your safety. That whore had no strength when she was a true spirit. But all she could think was killing you. However, she didn't know you had concealed your strength and comprehended Withering Strike. She was asking for it. Shame that I have to give up on incorporating the Bliss Temple since Lu Qingmei has been dead. Why are the 2 assassins from the Bloodthirst sect attacking her? If it weren't for them, perhaps I could catch Lu Qingmei alive. They helped us out of kindness. No one knew what Lu Qingmei had up in her sleeves. Sigh, forget it. She's dead after all. It won't make any sense. Return to the Shinma sect with me, Huayu. Huh? I can go to the Shinma sect? It must be risky, but it will reward much. Even GEE can't find anything wrong with my identity, so there shouldn't be anyone questioning me in the Shinma sect. Bloody Shift, Faceless Mantra, Mantra of Hexatic Senses. Okay, you have kept telling me you were about to reach the pre-celestial stage since the year before last year. But you failed all the time. I've thought about it for months, and I learned why. I managed to get you a chance of getting the demonic enlightenment. That'll help you break through. Demonic enlightenment, huh? Demonic enlightenment? What's that? It doesn't sound like a good thing, and Sky 5 never told me anything about that. Should GEYU know this or not? I dare not to find out. The faceless mantra you obtained by chance is incomplete. It makes you the Child Thousand Faces, but it can't help you reach the pre-celestial stage. That's why you can't make any progress with so many martial arts. You only know the forms, but not the essences. It has become your burden and stopped you from breaking through. I'll take you back to our sect's ancestral shrine. Then I'll use the demonic thoughts that our former masters left to enlighten you. It'll get rid of all the manhwa martial arts on you. Only purity can free you and reach the pre-celestial stage. I'm such an unfilial son to let you worry so much for me. Get rid of all the manhwa martial arts, then no martial art will be left. Can the system get them back for me? Damn, it's getting more horrible as I think about this. After that, the demonic thoughts will take your soul into the Shinma illusion to accept our former master's pre-celestial enlightenment. The chance of getting demonic enlightenment cost me greatly. Cherish this opportunity and recuperate well these days. Make sure mantra of hexatic senses is your foundation art rather than faceless mantra when you accept demonic enlightenment. Or you'll fail to wake up the thoughts and at least fail the enlightenment. Your soul may even be devoured. I don't know mantra of hexatic senses at all. So he's saying that the demonic thoughts will devour me? I'm not sure if I can secretly learn mantra of hexatic senses before entering their ancestral shrine. Even if I do, will I have enough time to cultivate it well or change my foundation art? This is all unpredictable. Ahem, thank you, Father, but I've made up my mind to travel the world and reach the pre-celestial stage myself. What if the demonic enlightenment gives me some kind of restriction even when I muddle through? It's good to reach your goals yourself step by step. It can give you a sense of achievement. Then. But you've said it too many times. Since you can't break the shackles yourself, I have to help you. There won't be another demonic enlightenment for you again. You must listen to me this time. Both Xie Daoyun from the Fanqing sect and Qin Xinzi from the Maching sect reached the pre-celestial stage by themselves. Am I inferior to them? I can't make him mad. He may tie me up and send me back to the Shinma sect directly in that case. I have to convince him. Besides, people will make fun of you and say the powerful vice sect leader has a loser son if I take the demonic enlightenment. I know this is a great opportunity for me, but I look up to you since I was a kid. I swore that I'd follow in your footsteps and become a great martial artist. I'll reach the pre-celestial stage even without the demonic enlightenment. I won't let you down. Why you? I understand that. That's why you should come with me. The thought of becoming a pre-celestial master has limited you. Your chi will deviate if I let you keep this up. I won't let that happen. I only think the best for you, why you? Don't let my efforts go in vain. Oh no, Gee is determined to take his son back. Plain words can't make him give up on this. I have to take an extreme measure. I know you only think the best for me, Father. Good. Then let's. But I won't say yes. Don't you understand? I'll never let any external force help me reach the pre-celestial stage. Nonsense. This has to end. If I can't be perfect, I'd rather die. Becoming a pre-celestial master has become my obsession. If I can't break the limits myself, there will be no bright future for me. It won't work even if you knock me out and take me back forcibly. I have plenty of ways to kill myself during the demonic enlightenment. Are you insane, why you? No madness, no survival. I know you think the best for me, but I'm determined to reach the pre-celestial stage by myself. Or I'd rather die. I'm always proud of you, Father. And I want you to be proud of me someday as well. The new generation of the GE family must exceed the last one every time. How can it stop at me? Why you? It's all my fault. You're having a tough time catching up with me because I'm too powerful. Ha! What a stubborn brat, but that's my boy. Sorry. Your boy's dead. Fine, I'll give you another 2 years. If you can't make a breakthrough in 2 years, there's nothing you can do to stop me from taking you back to the Shinma sect. Thank you, Father. Ah! What happened to your face, Master? It's fine. I was worried that Gee might suspect me, so I destroyed my true face under the mask. That way, I could try my luck when I had to take the mask off. But Gee didn't suspect me at all. I overestimated him. With that sense of precaution, I don't think he can win Su Min. How insightful you are, Master. Finger of Nirvana. But that was too risky. What if Gee didn't listen to you and take you away forcibly? You don't know men, Chinger. A man would only be moved by two things: his sworn brother takes a fatal strike for him, and his biological child sees him as a role model and wants to be someone like him. Gee is close to his son, so it's easier for him to be moved and free me. You understood him right after meeting him. How great you are, Master. Enough of the chit-chat. I messaged by Suyuan before taking care of Lu Qingmei. She should be waiting at the foot of Guanyin Mountain now. Let's go meet her. Sure. Let's go. You came early, Miss Bai. I told you to come at dawn. What did you do, charming jade child? You messaged me that you'd do something big tonight, and then pre-celestial martial artists were fighting outside of Datong City. My people dared not to go closer to avoid exposing themselves, but they saw that Lu Qingmei cast Joyous Buddha incarnation to fight someone. They went up to the site after the fight, but found no traces. The process doesn't matter as long as the result is good. As for the result, Lu Qingmei is dead, and people from the Shinma sect were gone. You'll be the next leader of the Bliss Temple. Are you happy now? What? Lu Qingmei is dead? But my people didn't find any corpses. Is she really dead? Believe it or not, I've completed my task. People from the marching sect will come to you later. Don't forget what you promised, Miss Bai. Charming Jade Child is mysterious and unpredictable, but he always keeps his promises. It's enviable that the marching sect has such an uncanny talent. Let's go back to ask the sect leader for arts. Master, slow down. I told you to come back to me, but you refused. Do you need a shot of Finger of Nirvana? No, I just want to fly with you. Fine. We're not in a hurry since the business is done. I'll take it slow with you. Wow. You're so nice, Master. I love you. Good to hear that. Let's go. I feel like I forgot something. Well, it can't be important since I've forgotten about it. Never mind. On the other side, I haven't fought a pre-celestial martial artist for a long time. That was nice. On their way back to Datong City, what's your next move, Sky 3? It's pointless to stay in Datong City since Xidagarba has found me. I plan to return to Jiangling City. Speaking of Xidagarba, I keep feeling like I forgot something, but I can't recall it. Something must have happened between Xidagarba and Ge Huayu, or they wouldn't let us bump into. No. It's not about that. Damn. Where's my silver? Ge Huayu hasn't paid me yet. A few days later, marching sect, I didn't expect Lu Qingmei was such a dissolute woman. She and Dang Hongchen were like two extremes. She had hooked up with two of her sect's arch-rivals. Not to mention the father-son sharing thing. What a slew, ahem. I mean, she was shameless. Evil sects have a bad reputation because of people like her. Thanks to her lust, I found a chance to incite Ge Huayu into a fight with her. We got all the goodies at no cost. Master Xie Yin is the best. Well done, you too. What reward do you want? As long as it's within a reasonable scope, I'll make it happen. I want you to caress my head. Here. It's my duty to think the best for our sect. Besides, you've given me an artifact. I shouldn't ask for more. However, my progress on Finger of Flowery Swords has reached a bottleneck. I couldn't make a breakthrough no matter how hard I tried. I rushed back here in the hope that you might enlighten me. He really tried his best. I can vouch for him. Makes sense. Withering Strike is the watershed. If you can break through this bottleneck, you'll reach the pre-celestial stage in no time. Tell me what to do then, you. I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. What to do? Previous sect leader Wen Tingyun invented Finger of Flowery Swords himself. Nearly no one had mastered it besides himself because the prerequisites are too hard to meet. So there's no well-known experience to use for reference. You've been very talented to learn Withering Strike. Sect Leader 1 must have given you his blessing. Different foundation arts have different ways to break through. Methods that worked on others may not work on you. I don't know Finger of Flowery Swords well, so I can't help you. That was unexpected. Can I only be stuck at the 9th level of the post-celestial stage and say goodbye to the pre-celestial stage? Is that how a pretty man like me goes down? Master. It's rare to see you frustrated like this. That's impressive. There's hope for you. There are written breakthrough methods for all foundation arts. If it's not in the book of Finger of Flowery Swords, you can check other books at the depository of martial arts manuals. Wen Tingyun invented Finger of Flowery Swords himself after all. Perhaps he wrote it in another book. Be patient even if you can't find it. You're gifted enough to break through naturally. It's only a matter of time. Looks like that's all I can do now. Thanks for the comfort, you. I'll give you some time to rest well. I can encourage Blue Joker to write new books as well. The latter sentence is the whole point, right? Only the most beautiful men can cultivate Finger of Flowery Swords. I should have known that you wouldn't know much about it. According to her, no one can help you besides Wen Tingyun, right? Wen Tingyun was the 48th sect leader. He had gone for centuries. Looks like searching for clues at the depository of martial arts manuals is my only option now. I hope Mr. Wen liked writing his autobiography or whatnot. What are you looking for? Finger of Flowery Swords records that the 48th sect leader, Wen Tingyun, wrote. I'm not picky. Show me everything relevant. Wen Tingyun, there are no records specific in Finger of Flowery Swords, but there are some books about him. Then please relieve the interdiction for me so that I can have a look. Ha, smart kid. Follow me. The bookshelf right here is exclusive for flowery anecdotes. I've removed the interdiction. Enjoy. That many? Then I'll start. How's your little ghost? Why didn't you bring her? She wouldn't come because your heroic aura frightened her, and she did something bad the last time she saw you. Is that so? I thought I could teach her about some secret cultivation methods for ghosts of beauty. No need. This seems to be a travelogue that Wen Tingyun wrote when he was traveling the world. He met numerous beautiful women during the trip and slept in the same bed with them. What the hell? Experience in Snow Mountain, trapped in an ice cave with the Princess of Snow Tribe. Warming each other face to face and naked, met noble twins on the way to the Tang Empire, having fun and cultivating with the twins in a hot spring. The youngest female disciple of the Huanchi sect captured innocent girls to test her drugs. After subduing her, he used his body as the cure and detoxified the innocent girls. I didn't even know such a position. The inventor of Finger of Flowery Swords indeed. So creative. I feel like it's been a long time. What time is it? Noon, the perfect time for lovemaking. What? Damn. How could I waste my time on a porno? No way. I can't indulge myself in this. My Finger of Flowery Swords is waiting for me to upgrade it. Are there other books about Wen Tingyun? Not something like the flowery anecdote. I want to find the clues of how to reach the pre-celestial stage of Finger of Flowery Swords. Wen Tingyun is one of the most talented and brilliant people in the marching sect. There are so many legends about him that make you lose count. Are you sure not to keep reading? Legendary indeed, and I think this bookshelf should be named Wen Tingyun's Autobiography of Pickups. Just not for me. Yes, I'm sure. I came for Finger of Flowery Swords, not for how to hook up with girls. Don't misguide me, sir. Finger of Flowery Swords is Wen Tingyun's most impressive masterpiece. He spent his life inventing and perfecting it. How can you understand its true essence without knowing Wen Tingyun well? The secret of Finger of Flowery Swords hides in this bookshelf. I allow you to take the books back to read, but you mustn't tell anyone else about this. Look for the secret yourself. If you can't learn anything after reading all of them, you don't deserve to master it. Then accept the fact and change your foundation art. I think demonic mantra suits you as well. It'll make you ugly, but you're pretty enough. The deformation has to stop somewhere anyway. No, thanks. The writing style is amazing. Shame that I can't share it with sect leader. Could the old man be lying, master? It's a porno no matter how I see it. The imparting elder wouldn't lie to me for no reason. Maybe the porno, maybe the series of flowery anecdotes are where the secret hides. I should read them well. Okay. I can't help with that, but I can do the pep talk. In the following days, I read flowery anecdotes in the day and wrote a new book at night. The book is an ethical masterpiece inspired by Lu Qingmei. It became well received, and I received origin points from many readers. And I did find clues about finger of flowery swords. How many times have you read the pornos, master? Why are you reading them again? Are you sure the old man didn't lie to you? I can almost recite the stories after so many times of reading. I've finally found Wen Tingyun's point throughout the stories that I had ignored. Women. Flowery anecdotes are books of pickups, but he obscurely categorized beautiful women. Different types of beautiful women provide different smells of beauties. Perhaps the key to the pre-celestial stage isn't about me. It's about a certain type of beautiful woman. Wow. You even found it out in pornos? I've got the clue. Now I should find a beautiful woman who can help me reach the pre-celestial stage. It's time to say goodbye to the sect leader and go on an adventure. Are you leaving so soon? Thanks to you, I've found the method to reach the pre-celestial stage with finger of flowery swords. I should tour the Han Empire to seek the chance. In this case, off you go. Oh, right. Shinzi messaged me that she'd return to the marching sect today. Are you sure not to stay for a while longer to reunite with her? No, I've called a carriage, and it's bad to keep it waiting. I should go. Why use rainbow shift to catch a carriage? I'm back, master. Shinzi? How's it going with Xie Yan? He hasn't sent any messages for a while. Did something go wrong during the Bliss Temple operation? He settled it, don't you know? Now he'll tour the Han Empire to reach the pre-celestial stage. You could have seen him if you had come a bit earlier. Huh? I saw a rainbow flashed by. Was it him? He ran away? He must have done it on purpose. I was thinking about rewarding him tonight with new positions. That's his bad luck. Damn it. I think I saw someone in the sky, but I didn't have the time to check if it was Qin Shinzi, whatever. I gotta run. Wait for me, master. Qin Shinzi would drain me if she caught me, and I want a healthy kidney. I won't even meet her if I can't get on top of her and reach the pre-celestial stage. By the way, who's this beautiful woman we're looking for, master? According to flowery anecdotes, there are different smells of beauties that beautiful women can provide. Enthusiastic smell of beauties is thick and aggressive, and it can be fast converted to flowery sword power. While gentle smell of beauties is tranquil and constant, and it's friendly to cultivators who are not good at flirting. I need an innocent, stunning, divine woman to help me reach the pre-celestial stage. Such a woman's smell is so pure that it's the best to break through the bottleneck. I can obtain it by winning her heart. Enthusiastic, gentle, divine, I can't understand it all. How should we find her? Don't worry. I have an idea. We rarely get some leisure time, so let's take it slow. Shame that you knows me too well, and she thinks we're superior and subordinate. Otherwise, she'll be my best choice. Where should we go first? Perhaps we should visit my parents in my hometown. Visiting the parents? It's so soon. I didn't notice this when I accepted the original Xie Yan's memory, but now that I'm on my way back home. Are we close, master? Not yet. Are we close, master? Not yet. Are we close, master? Not yet. Is the original Xian's hometown called Farthest Village? It's like 10,000 miles away from the marching sect. Master, I know. Not yet. You must be tired. It's your first time going so far away from home. I'm not tired. You are, Master. I finally know how capable Qin Xingzi is. She found the original Xian from nowhere and managed to take him back to the marching sect. What kind of good luck and fortitude one has to do that? No wonder she could reach the pre-celestial stage. I've made some peony cakes for you, Mr. Xie. Still fresh and hot. Try some. Thank you, Ms. Wang. We're close to our destination and happen to catch a ride on the way. Perhaps you should be my man since you like my cakes so much. I'll guarantee a rich life for the rest of your life. How can you take advantage of Master again? Take my roar. Howl. Why is his carriage colder than others? I'm too shy to stay in this carriage if you say that again, Ms. Wang. The carriage owner is a beauty lover, though. She always comes on to me. You're such a prim man. Forget it. Find me any time when you come around. I'll keep my door open for you. Ms. Wang was a rich man's wife in Rock City, a place near the Xia village. She's tough. She lost her husband at such a young age, but managed to clutch her dead husband's business and run it even better. A typical able woman. I don't care. Even I'm prettier than Ms. Wang. Not to mention Qin Xingzi. I only care if your female friends are top-notch beauties. What are you thinking all day, Qinger? Someone came to harass you every time after she came. It's annoying. See? He's here again. It's just a bachelor that dreams of having a girlfriend. Let's sympathize with him. Are you here to have a chat with me again, Mr. Zhou? Ha! An unworldly toy boy like you would never understand the dark side of this world without my lecture. Ever heard of the evil Wuying bandits? Their base is right ahead of us. You'd better stay in this carriage all the way to avoid causing any trouble for me. And don't think about hitting on Ms. Wang either. Nobody cares if you die, but nothing can happen to Ms. Wang. Only a gallant man like me can protect Ms. Wang. Is Ms. Wang looking at me? Ah! My eyes. My eyes hurt. I'm gonna be blind. Who the hell sneak attacked me? What's his problem? Don't listen to him, Mr. Xie. I've asked around, and the Wuying bandits are feeling peaceful these days. I wouldn't pass by this place now if not. What's wrong with Mr. Zhou? He picks fights with Mr. Xie and acts all the time weirdly. Is he possessed? I'll surely listen to you, Ms. Wang. The rest should be over soon. We'd better set off as soon as possible. Sure. I'll gather the men. Mr. Zhou, you should go to temples and ask for monks' help. Sigh, Ms. Wang. This is not over, Xian. I'll get even with you. He ran away. I haven't absorbed all his life energy yet. He'd be dead if you did. They do this every single day, Master. Aren't you annoyed? The pendant is dirty. Let me give it a good wipe. Use concealment pendant. We're taking their ride and eating their cakes. Let's not complain about that small problem. Fine. I only care about your comfort. I'll absorb less life energy next time. Master? SSH, something wrong is happening in the front. I run this mountain, and I planted the trees. If you wish to pass this road, leave us the toll. The Wuying bandits. They always kill others without blinking an eye. Oh, no. We're doomed. Wuying bandits? I was told that they wouldn't rob people. Why did all this happen? What's the big deal? With my presence, bandits are nothing to be afraid of. Wuying bandits are vicious thugs. Their chief is at the 4th level of the post-celestial stage, and he's one of the strongest nearby. I'm only at the 3rd level, not a match for him. I can only make a breach for MS Wang to run. Get them. Ha! I've been planning for such a long time to rob you rich asses. There's no way for you to run. Chief, kidnap the woman on the carriage in the middle. She's the leader, and we can exchange her for ransom. Kill all the others. Whoever gets closer to her will be beheaded. Don't worry, MS Wang. I won't let anything happen to you. Mr. Zhou. Ha ha ha. The small fleet we just robbed didn't even have a woman. Now we have 3. We need the old one to exchange for money. You can have the other 2. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Chief. Get off me. Help. Don't kill me. Please. Help. MS Wang. Chief? I'm in a hurry. Please make the way. This man, I couldn't sense his presence in such a short distance. Is he strong? But of course, I can't argue if you insist on blocking the road. Everyone fears us men of ferocity and blood, but he's still smiling. Besides, judging from his clothes, he must come from a rich and powerful family. Even if we manage to kill him, his family may hunt us down. Sure. I'm making the way. I can only do things the hard way, huh? I was too blind to see that you got this fleet covered, sir. We're making the way now. It's a shame to let that woman go, but I just robbed someone else. One can never be too careful. My guts tell me that I can't mess with this man. Release that woman. Chief? This is just a misunderstanding. We'll leave. Huh? Why don't you play by the book? I'm so scared, Mr. Siet. Ah. Huh? You are wise, buddy. I admire your ability to adjust to changing circumstances. What a cunning man. With such abilities, why does he have to be a bandit? Well, I'm flattered. I'm just a bumpkin who can only make a living this way. I only rob rich people, not the poor ones. Does he plan to uphold this? Looks like he is indeed tough to handle. I must send him away and think about if I should change a mountain to live on later. That's obvious. The poor don't have money for you to rob. Do you think rich people get money by doing nothing? Do you think what you're doing is right? You're right, sir. I'll take my brothers to retire and gradually learn to be good men. I'll help you remove the obstacle first. You. Remove that tree. Oh. I see. He's too slippery. I can't find an excuse to start a fight. Don't you think it's absurd for bandits to be reasonable? You're right, sir. I am a clown. Then play by the book. Demonic art of Ogdoad tribulations, abomination. Don't you want to hit me? Don't suppress your desires. Come on. Don't feel sorry for me. Ha! We're polite to you, but you keep judging us. I've had enough. Abomination 80%, this brat is simply irritating, Chief. That's more like it. Villains shouldn't play nice. It bothers both you and me. I won't fall for your tricks. Who are you to rob people? You've messed with the wrong man. Abomination. I'll kill you. Go to hell. Skin him alive and Deb won him. Guardian of Rebound Zen, haha. He's that powerful? Why would I attack him involuntarily? Something is off here. Ouch. Ah. Something isn't right. Retreat. Did I allow you to leave? Abomination on. Abomination is a great way to get points and tease the enemy. The system never has to worry if my taunt will fail. I'll kill you. Go to hell. Ah. Ah. Origin point gained fear, 0.01 points Gue Ringio. Origin points gained adoration, 0.01 points Wang Tsuelon. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Zhou Jie. All of you are healthy and strong. You should work for your country instead of being bandits. Exhausted so soon? You should exercise more. Wait, I was wrong. I won't be a bandit anymore. Spare me, please. It's too late. Be a good man in your next life. Mr. Ss3. You're so good, Ms. Wang. I've taken care of the bandits, Ms. Wang. Let's go on our trip. I didn't expect you'd be so capable, taking care of all the wooing bandits alone and saving me. I want you so bad. Why do I feel cold? And my head hurts, too. No need. I'm grateful enough to hitchhike. We're even now. Thank you, Mr. Ss3. Without you, the fleet would have been. I'm sorry that I didn't know your true strength and offended you before. Please don't mind my rude behavior. Never mind, Mr. Zhou. Ms. Wang is shocked. You should take her to the carriage to have a rest. Huh? Me? I'm such a nice guy. Can they fall in love with each other? Will Wang fall for him after seeing your capability? I don't know. You never know when you'll fall in love. In the crowd once and again, I look for her in vain. When all at once I turn my head, I find her there where lantern light is dimly shed. We went on for another 5 days and finally saw a glimpse of the Sia village. Thankfully, there was no other trouble on our way there. And I'm ready to say goodbye to Ms. Wang. Are you leaving, Mr. Ss3? Don't you think about marrying me? I'm okay with you taking concubines in. I'm afraid I have to fail you, Ms. Wang. I'm a man of freedom. You saved my life, Mr. Ss3, but I can't repay you. All I can do now is to wish you good luck. Sigh, too bad that I'm not a woman so that I can marry you. Don't do that even if you were a woman. Your beauty works on both genders, master. They are interesting people. I wish them to live a happy life together. The Sia village, according to my memory, this should be the Sia village that the original Sia was born. Why don't you go in, master? Are you having an emotional moment? No, I was an outsider, but Sia and I look identical. Perhaps he's another me in this parallel world. In that case, his family could be my family. I feel a bit awkward all of a sudden. Hey! Isn't he? That man? That face? I thought he'd never come back. What's going on? Are you wanted, sir? Big news. The kidnapped Sia is back. God bless. The most foolish son of the Sia family is back. I thought Sia was sold again and again. I didn't expect he'd still be alive. Good-looking people are lucky. How annoying. You're slandering him. Mr. Sia is not foolish. I'm not foolish. I was naive. Those people are just jealous of my beauty. Don't mind them. Whatever. I'll meet my family sooner or later. Yes. I'll meet your family sooner or later. It'll be fulfilling the original Sia's wish, or I wouldn't come here. Sia? You brat. Yin. It's really you. Sia's cousin, Sia's cousin, Sia's mother, Sia's father. I thought you forgot where your family is, you brat. When I break your penis, no one will elope with you again. You don't have to break his penis, my dear. This brat has broken our hearts deeply. Just beat him hard until he's half dead. Don't be so angry. It's good that Yen comes back. Don't frighten him. Apologize to your mother, you brat. Sia's aunt, Sia's uncle, this brat deserves a beating. I'll help you if you can't do it yourself. We'll dump him in the ancestral hall, and he'll reflect himself there without meals. How could you leave without telling anyone, Yen? I'm so worried about you. Our family has been a mess since you left, Yen. But we're glad to see you safe and sound. Wow, Master's family indeed. They are all beautiful. Ugh, I am ugly. Sia's mansion, the original Sia was very close with his family. They act horrible, but they're actually happy with my return. Oh, right. Where's Ran? Is she out? The original Xia Yin had a little sister named Xia Ran, and they were close. Why haven't I seen her? Ran, what happened? It's not a bad thing. Sigh. There was an old nun who could fly passing by. She said she came from the Lotus Nunnery. She saw Ran and said Ran's gifted with Buddha. Then she left some gold and took Ran away forcibly. Lotus Nunnery? The Lotus Nunnery is equally famous as the Fanqin sect, one of the three major decent Buddhistic sects in the Han Empire, but... Bah! Stop talking nonsense. My sweet girl will never be a nun. That nun forcibly took the money into our hands. Nobody cares about the money. A nunnery? Does Ran want to be a nun? Huh? Will she be bald? Ran is much better than you. She sends us letters when she's away from home. The nuns are a bit bossy, but they treat Ran well. Ran still has her hair, but the Lotus Nunnery is in Luoyang City. It's too far away. We're worried. Good to hear that. How can a beautiful girl have no hair? I see. Oh, right. Xia Daoyun is from the Fanqin sect, but she still has her hair, too. I think they get to cultivate with their hair on. I should go to Luoyang City when I have a chance. If my sister doesn't live well, I'll ask for you's help and take her back. It's actually a good thing. I heard the villagers said that the Lotus Nunnery is a powerful sect. You must be the next after I settle down, Yin. Enough about that. There's other good news. Your cousin is in love with the daughter of a rich family in Rock City. Huh? Will you get married again, Master? You didn't hear anything. Congratulations. Mom, Dad. That's right. They fell in love at first sight and promised to be together forever at second sight. Soon they'll be married. Hey! Yin, wait. Go play over there, kids. Why were you saying that? Yin must have suffered a lot after that woman abducted him. You shouldn't have rushed him into a marriage right after he returned. Oops, I was just too happy. Don't mind me. Now the biggest son is booked. Those women outside will go hard on Yin for sure. We can't keep marriage from him forever. Sai, we'll talk about this later. That kid had suffered a lot outside. We can't make him feel comfortable at home. I've heard what you said. You guessed it all wrong, Master, but your parents really care about you. No wonder they didn't ask anything about my experience outside. They think I'm a ruined and abandoned boy. Fine, it's okay. At least they won't rush me into a marriage. I won't tell them about Qin Shinzi for now, in case they think I'm fine now and want to see the evil woman badly. A few days later, Xia Yan's room. Why so noisy? Mr. Xia, Miss Zhang is adept with both the pen and the sword and beautiful. She's even better than your second son. Just accept her. Bah. Take a good look at your girl, Wang. Miss Zhang is nowhere close to beautiful. Her face is as big as a basin. Check out Miss Li, Mrs. Xia. You know she's good at having kids just by looking at her figure. She'll give you a beautiful grandson as child Xia Yin for sure. Everyone. My son Xia Yin doesn't plan to get married soon. Go back to where you came from. You're breaking into my mansion. I'll call the police if you refuse to leave. My daughter is beautiful and capable of chores. She can handle loneliness and can make the family glorious. She'll be your perfect daughter-in-law. Oh my goodness. So many people want to marry you, Master. My family is rich and beautiful. I'd be surprised if people don't act like this, but this is causing inconvenience to our daily life. Looks like my parents have been blocking them away for quite a while, but they failed to stop them anyway. Why did you come out, Yin? Everything is fine. Go back to your room. Don't listen to their nonsense. You're too young to get married. Child Xia. Miss Wan used to play with you when you were little. Do you remember her? I've been falling for you for a long time, Child Xie. Please accept my love. Don't force yourself, Yin. I'll always support whatever you decide. You can be single as long as you want. We only want you to be happy. I know. I'll handle this. You should get some rest. Check out these 8 girls, Child Xie. Tell me which one you like more, or it's best if you can take all of them. Look at me, Child Xie. There are other options for you if you don't like girls. Don't worry. We'll talk this through. Abomination 40%, raise your hand if you love me the most. Why do I suddenly want to hit him? Is Child Xie that annoying? I suddenly want to slap him. Why did I come here? What was wrong with me? Your son's reputation is already ruined, Mr. Xie. Don't dream about ruining other families' daughters. Bye. What did you say? How dare you curse my son? So what if you're handsome? I'll never marry you. You'll die alone. What a jinx. Let's go. What do you mean? Are you fooling the Xie family? They insisted on marrying Yin, but now they're cursing him. What a bunch of psychos. Don't be angry, my son. They don't deserve your time. You don't deserve Master Xie Yin. Humph. Don't be angry. It's bad for your health. Why are you all here? Are you going out? Xiao's father is about to have a birthday party, and she wants to pick presents with me. I'll meet her family then. I'll be back at night. I'll bring you some snacks then. Bang. A man in love seems silly. What does his future wife look like? I'm so curious. Rock City. Xian. You must be waiting for a long time. I just got here. Let's go to Treasure House now. We can have a walk by the lake after buying the presents. I heard the lotuses in the lake are blossoming. The view will suit you well. Ha ha. Don't make fun of me, Xiao. Treasure House, the former painting sage once used this inkstone, and there are only 2 inkstones of this type in this world. It's one of our best. Would you like to take a look at it, Miss Zhu? This purity and weight, it's a great inkstone. Ha ha. It suits you well, but it's a waste if we give it to my rough father. I'll have it. Pack it up. Sure. You're talented and pretty. Only you deserve to have this legendary inkstone. We'll check out other treasures. Don't say that, Xiao. I'm blushed. Huh? I just saw an acquaintance. Wait for me here, Xie. I'll be right back. Okay. A great inkstone indeed. How beautiful the patterns are. Our VIP lost a priceless luminous pearl, sir. May we frisk you? There are many people in this store. Why would you come to me directly? Our customers are usually noble or rich. You seem to be neither of them. It's a natural thing for us to ask you. You. Whatever. I didn't do it anyway. Just frisk me. This is awful. I'll tell Shili never come back to this place again. Found it. He hid it inside his bun, but it couldn't fool me. What? It wasn't me. I'm wronged. Stop denying. We have the evidence. Tie him lip and send him to the authority. We heard a loud noise outside. Who's making trouble here? Good timing, Constable Wang. We caught a thief and we're ready to send him to you. Oh. In this case, I'll take him away. I'm wronged. Don't move. What happened? My dear? What are you doing? Let go of him. We're arresting a thief, Miss Zhu. If you insist on coming closer, don't blame us for being rude. This man stole a supreme luminous pearl, which is worth 500 taels of gold. We got him red-handed, and I've arrested him. Don't worry. Wait. He's not that kind of man. There must be a misunderstanding. Let him go now. How could this toy boy disgrace Miss Zhu like that? A toy boy doesn't deserve your protection, Miss Zhu. Forget about it. Xie. Zhang Yu, the son of the captain of Rock City. I just heard something funny, young master. What is it? Why are you making it sound mysterious? That bumpkin who stole your thunder on Peony Poet's party was arrested for theft. They caught him red-handed. Isn't that funny? You always like making storms in teacups. You don't have to do that. The elder son of the Xie family only stole my thunder at the party. You don't need to do that. No bumpkin like him could be so disrespectful to you, young master. I've set him up, and I won't let him go out of prison without making him serve at least half a year. It's no big deal. I'll leave it to you. I heard people in the city called him the beautiful Jade because he's handsome and has a bit of literary talent. You mean? Jade needs carving to shape. Tell the jailer to break his limbs and ruin his face. Ha! I only wish to help the Jade become greater. Zhu's mansion, you must help Xie, Dad. He will never steal or need money. Someone must have set him up. Don't worry. I know him. I've sent people to investigate this, and there should be a result soon. My lord. My lady. How is it, Fugue? There is something wrong, my lady. People in the government office told me that the captain's mansion demanded them to make this a serious case. They can't help no matter how many nice things I said or gave to them. They returned our gifts and warned you not to meddle further, or bad things will befall you, master. Why? What? The captain's mansion? Why would he care about a random case? Did Xie offend one of them? Yes. That must be the reason. A month ago, Xie trumped Zhang Yu from the captain's mansion and won first place at the Peony Poet's party. Other than that, he never met someone else from there. It must be Zhang Yu. That just made things trickier to handle. Zhang Yu is the son of the captain of the city. He always does what he wants. Even the prefecture chief would turn a blind eye to him. If that's the case, I can't help Xie Xian. Then what should we do? Xie, oh, right. He said that his cousin is now a disciple of the Lotus Nunnery. That's a powerful sect. Perhaps we can find helpers in the Lotus Nunnery. I'll go to the Xie village now. Xiao. You're too tired. Have some rest, and I'll handle the rest. The Lotus Nunnery is too far away, and we don't know his cousin well. The chance is slim, but I shouldn't tell Xiao about that. Sigh, thank you, Dad. Hold on, Xie. Today is a nice sunny day. Our elder brother didn't come home last night. How could he spend the night at his girlfriend's place before getting married? It's sunny, but why am I cold? How boisterous. We've got a visitor again. Who would it be? My head is pressed. How did you know there's someone here? I'll check it out. Wait for me, master. Yin? Why is it hot again? What now? Yin. Yin. Go take Ran back. Why, your brother was set up. The Lotus Nunnery is in Luoyang City. It's too far away to get helpers now. Don't baffle Yin. It's okay, Yin. We can handle it. Go get some rest. Tell me what happened. Yin, don't hide it from him. It's good to put another brain into this. Tell him. 15 minutes later, we have money, so he didn't need to steal. Zhu's thinking should be right. He was set up because he made the captain's son upset at the party. I wish he did steal something. That way, we can pay them to release your cousin. Now that the captain's son is involved, it's not about money anyway. We can only wait for Child Zhang to calm down and let Xian go. My poor boy. Calm down? How long do we have to wait for that? With that time, I can go to Luoyang City and take Ran back. We don't know if Ran's position is high enough to help us in the name of her sect. Even if she can, it'll take too much time on the trip, and Xian won't be able to survive that long. I'll handle this. How? Don't make trouble. I appreciate your thought, Yin, but don't do anything reckless. I haven't got a chance to tell you what I gained in my adventure. Now I'm a high-level disciple in the marching sect. Do you know the marching sect? It's a sect as strong as the Lotus Nunnery. Xian's problem isn't big. I can handle it. Yin, you leaned on a powerful sect? Good job, Yin. Xian will be saved. Can't you find another expression to describe my adventure, Mom? Yin. Please save Xian, Yin. I'm begging you. Don't worry. I won't let anything happen to him. I'll go take him back. Do you plan to break into the prison and take him out directly, Master? Then you should switch your identity. You use Huayu's identity and let the Shinma sect take the blame. The captain and his son crossed the line. Let's kill them. I'm dizzy. You're getting craftier, Chinger, but the main world is much more complicated than small worlds. This relates to the court. We'll get into fatal trouble if we can't handle this well. I can stay out of the trouble, but my family can't. Xie Xian is convicted as a criminal after all. Unless he disappears from the world, the court will hunt him down anyway. He can't escape forever. There are too many talents in the court, and I'm no match for them for now. Finger of Nirvana, I see. So we're going to find evidence to prove Xie Xian is innocent? Not that simple. Our enemy is clearly good at playing this trick. He won't leave traces for us to find, or he'd just beat the hell out of Xie Xian instead of putting him into prison. Besides, I never want to play by others' rules unless I have to. It'll put me in a passive position, and it's stupid. Then what should we do? I don't have any idea. We'll make it through the back door. Rock City. Here we are. So you meant to pull some strings. I thought it was. The marching sect is one of the 9 major evil sections. It has all kinds of connections. After my trip to Kafong City, you thought it was time and gave me a contact book of the marching connections in the Han Empire. She said the people on the book wouldn't refuse my request when I'm in trouble as long as it doesn't hurt their interests. Zhao Han, the prefecture chief in Rock City, happens to be one of the marching sect's allies. The book also says he knew Elder Wu Lingxian. I've heard about your stories, charming Jade Child. Now that I know you live up to your reputation. Elder Wu talked about you before. She said that you're the future of the marching sect and have a bright future ahead of you. Zhao Han, prefecture chief in Rock City. She flattered me. I'm here to ask for your help, sir. Please do me a favor. The hell Wu Lingxian would do that. Oh? What is it? A few days ago, my cousin went into the city to shop with his fiancée and look for birthday presents for his future father-in-law. But someone accused him of stealing, arrested him, and put him in prison. I know my cousin. He's an honest scholar who'd never do such a thing. Besides, the Xie family is far from poor. So his fiancée looked into it and found out something suspicious. 15 minutes later, I see. I've worked with Captain Zhang for years, so I know him. Even if his son is involved, he probably doesn't know anything about it. Enjoy your tea, Child Xie. I'll send someone to the captain's mansion and ask about what happened. We'll know the answer soon. Thank you, sir. Isn't the prefecture chief the highest executive officer here? Why does he need to ask the captain's opinion? Something isn't right. Zhang Yu is spoiled, but his father is a good man. Huh? Captain Zhang was once a hero who had won many exploits for the court, but he failed to reach the pre-celestial stage. The court gave him Sky Seal mantra as a reward, and it made him a fake pre-celestial master. He's not a real pre-celestial martial artist, but he's still much stronger than ordinary level 9 post-celestial martial artists. But because of Sky Seal mantra, he'll never reach the pre-celestial stage. A fake pre-celestial master is good for Rock City anyway. His presence simply comforts the people, which is much better than a level 9 post-celestial martial artist like me. Haha. I see. Comfort the people? More like bully them. No wonder the captain can be so arrogant. The prefecture chief can't discipline him because his cultivation stage is lower. But the prefecture chief looks leisurely and not afraid of the captain. They must be helping and guarding against each other at the same time. It shouldn't be hard for me to get Xie Xian out in that case. The captain's mansion, you were too reckless. Zhang Zhizheng, the captain of Rock City, you arrested Xie Xian before finding out if he had backers. Now they're on to us. Who'd know that Bumpkin's missing brother would be from the marching sect and returned at this hour? And I didn't want to do it, but he messed with me first. I've crippled him already. Can we muddle through at the prefecture chief's place? We'll play nice, apologize, and give out the people who gave you the idea and crippled Xie Xian. The marching sect is an evil sect. What if Xie Yan insists on getting even with me? So what? I pay the prefecture chief respect by taking a step back. Zhao Han won't force me to punish you for a disciple from the marching sect. His relationship with the marching sect isn't that close. As for that damn charming jade child, he's just a junior in the martial world. Perhaps he'll be more threatening if he's facing another sect, but we're people of the court. Unless the marching sect plans to rebel, he'll be no threat. I see. I know what to do. Zhao Han is at the 9th level of the post-celestial stage, but unlike me, he may become a pre-celestial master someday. I can only hold him back for a while, so stop making trouble for me. I don't want Zhao Han to take it all out on us later. I know. That's why I never step over his bottom line. Rest assured, Father. Good. Let's meet Zhao Han and that Xie Yan then. Reception Hall of Prefecture Chief's Mansion. I'm sorry for what happened, Mr. Zhao. I didn't educate my son well enough. This must be charming jade child. Now that I see you, I know you do live up to your reputation. You flattered me, Mr. Zhang. Frankly, my son didn't know what happened to your cousin. Some flunkies did it to farm my son. It's all their idea. In fact, my son is also a victim. I've brought you the related personnel. You can dispose of them at will. I see. We can talk about this later. Can you release my cousin first? I don't buy that at all. Bring Child Xie Xian and all the related personnel here. This is a misunderstanding, but it did happen because of me. I'm sorry, charming jade child. Please forgive me. These are the servant who deceived me and the constables involved. What happened to Mr. Xie, Mr. Zhang? Sai, the evil servant bribed the prison guards behind my back and hurt Mr. Xie. I'm really sorry. If you want to vent your anger, I'll give you the all rights transfer agreements of him and his whole family. Ha, Mr. Zhang, it seems that the servant has done a great job on my cousin, huh? Butler Zhang has worked diligently for my family for over a decade, charming jade child. But my dad hands him over to you to comfort you. It was ungrateful of you to be surly and sarcastic. Stop that, Zhang Yu. Please forgive him. Zhang has looked after him since he was little, but that doesn't justify what he did. You can decide Zhang's fate. As for your cousin, I will pay for his future medical expenses and try my best to treat him. Are you satisfied with the arrangements, charming jade child? Satisfied? What do you think? Demonic art of Ogdo at tribulations. Tribulation of beast no. No. It hurts. It hurts so much. Look at what my cousin looks like. Do you really think we can reconcile, Mr. Zhang? What kind of evil art is this? It turned people into such beasts. He does live up to his reputation. I knew it. People from evil sects are always unreasonable. Send some servants to take my cousin to the backyard, Mr. Zhao. Take Child Xie Xian to a nice room and fetch the best doctors in the city. I understand what you feel right now, Child Xie, But the culprit did deceive Zhang Yu. Now since you've punished them, it's time to call it a day. My son failed to restrain his men well. I promise I will teach and discipline him. Yes, that's right, Zhao Han doesn't seem to want to get involved. If this brat dares to go against me again, fail to restrain his men well? Do I look stupid? Without his acquiescence, how could a servant dare to collude with the constables and hurt my cousin? I don't buy it. Any normal man can see you're sacrificing the servant to keep your son out of this, Mr. Zhang. But since Mr. Zhao told me to call it a day, I'll do it for his sake. Demonic art of attribulations. Abomination, Mr. Zhao wants to mediate between us? Then don't blame me for using abomination. Abomination 60%. Xie Yan, I've had enough of you. Sacrificing the servant? So what if it's true? What's wrong with you, my son? Ha! I want to respect your opinion, Mr. Zhao, but it seems they don't agree. Mr. Zhang, charming jade child, is the victim here. That was only his speculation, and he agreed not to pursue this. Why did your son show such an imperious attitude? It's not like him. Perhaps your impressive skill frightened him. Please forgive him. What's wrong with you? Apologize to charming jade child. Why? I only want to kill him now. How domineering, child Zhang. Can't I tell the truth? Is that how the captain's mansion treats people who know the truth? But I'm afraid the strength gap between our cultivation base is too wide for you to kill me. Abomination 100%. I'll kill you, Xie Yan. Zhang Yu? Guardian of Rebound Zen Rebound. Stop. Xie Yan, you. How do you discipline your son, Zhang Zhizhen? Zhang Yu just attacked Xie Yan in the prefecture chief's mansion. It's not hard to know how domineering he would be normally. Looks like I was too tolerant with you. My son. Xie Yan. How dare you hurt my son? What? No, child Zhang attacked me first. I was just fighting back. If you must blame someone, blame your son for being too weak to withstand my strike. Good, Xie Yan. I didn't expect you to be so bold and vengeful. I'll get even with you. I'm in charge of the Xie village. Your family would better behave yourselves from now on, or I'll have plenty of legal ways to teach you a lesson. You crossed the line, Zhang Zhizhen. How could you threaten him with the law? I've paid you enough respect, Mr. Zhao. Since Xie Yan refuses to accept my goodwill while I was being nice, I won't have mercy on him. You'd better stay out of this to keep our friendship. Enough. This is over. Ha! I respect you by not killing that bastard right now. As for the rest of this, you'd better stay away. Zhang Zhizhen keeps sending me origin points of hate. He will revenge on the Xie village for sure if he can't do anything to me. I wonder if I can kill a fake pre-celestial martial artist. Even if I can, it's too costly. Killing an official will bring me much trouble. Even if I kill him in someone else's disguise, the court will suspect me when they know it. To avoid future trouble, I can only find an excuse to kill him. That old bastard is furious, but he restrained the urge to kill me anyway. Well, he asked for this. How domineering, Mr. Zhang. Mr. Zhao only advised you in a friendly way, but you retorted him. I don't see any respect. Abomination. You're asking for this, you bastard. You want to hit him? Don't you take my words seriously at all, Zhang Zhizhen? Shut up, Zhao Han. What did you say? Don't you dare say that again. Go to hell, you bastard. Web novel. How dare you, Zhang Zhizhen? Get lost. No one can save you today. You're dead meat. 9th moves of Sky Seal, Tide Strike, Guardian of Rebound Zen. Your defensive art is tough to handle, but it's okay. I can tear your shell apart. Cough. He's mad, charming jade child. We can't defeat a fake pre-celestial martial artist. Let's retreat now. Don't worry. I'll report this to the court after today. I'll prosecute him for assaulting a supervisor and attempts of rebellion. Heal yourself, Mr. Zhao. Leave him to me. As a good citizen, it's my duty to take down criminals. Ninth moves of Sky Seal. Do you think I can't break your shell, little bastard? Chi gathering from all directions. What are you doing? How slow you are. Child Siat. No. You can't deal with this skill by force. It's useless. All your strikes will become my power to blast your shell. Absorb. This skill of Sky Seal Mantra can absorb all the attacking power. Even if it doesn't absorb external power, the shock wave it'll release later will be 10 times powerful than usual. Your defensive art can't withstand it. Since I can't stop him from releasing his ultimate skill, I'll keep striking. Finger of Flowery Swords. Bend at will. The harder you hit me right now, the more miserable your death will be later. You can't defeat him, Child Siat. Let's retreat before he finishes this move. We'll have plenty of time dealing with him later. I can't defeat him? Don't underestimate me, Mr. Zhao. I never flinch. The boom may be a bit shocking later. You'd better evaluate people from the prefecture chief's mansion and tell servants to stay away from this room. I don't want to hurt the innocent. Oh, right. Take my cousin with you, too. I may not be able to control the destruction scale. I'm on it. Run and don't force yourself to confront that madman if things don't go your way. I'll call the soldiers to kill him after I'm out of here. There's no perfect martial art. There's no perfect martial art. Finger of Flowery Swords, Withering Strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chi gathering from all directions, huh? Finger of Nirvana. Finger of Flowery Swords, Withering Strike X2, absorb now. I'll make you full enough to blast then. No. No. That didn't kill you? You're lucky. Powerful indeed. It looks like he can keep fighting. I couldn't defeat him if I hadn't got the cheats. What did you do to me, Xie Yan? Oh, seems you're sober now. Abomination went off? I didn't do anything. You went mad all of a sudden. Anyway, you're done. Finger of Flowery Swords. Bend at will. You assaulted your supervisor, the prefecture chief. Your son bullied the civilians. Both of you bullied the weak and did harm to Rock City. All these crimes are enough to make you spend the rest of your life in prison. Demonic art of Ogdoet tribulation of hungry ghosts and Xie Yan, you. How dare you, you evil being. Damn it. Ah. I was wrong, charming Jade child. Please spare me. Looks like the blast drained him. He has no internal power to deal with the tribulation of hungry ghosts. Spare you? Would you spare me if our situations are reversed? Have you thought about this when you destroyed others' life at will? I can't kill him. It'd be more convenient for me to kill him, but I don't know what the prefecture chief would think of me if I do. I can't take the blame. Besides, even if I spare you now, Mr. Zhao and the court won't. Mr. Zhao may not be as innocent as I saw earlier. Anyway, Zhang Jijing is more useful for me when he's alive. But there are different ways of living. No, no. Please don't. Ah. I've destroyed your cultivation base. You can't hurt anyone from now on. I can make sure he won't rise again in this case. Now let's see if the prefecture chief will kick me down the ladder. How's it going, Child Siat? Mr. Zhao. As you can see, I've taken care of him. The captain's limbs are crippled, and his internal power pool is destroyed. He's lost the ability to move. You defeated Zhang Jijing alone, Child Siat. The future of the marching sect, charming Jade child indeed. Thanks to you, no calamity was caused. I'm flattered, sir. Good. Looks like he's not an ungrateful man. He was really tough to handle, tough. My palm still hurts. You helped the court and Rock City eliminate a threat. I'll report this to the court and get you rewards. No need for that. It's my duty to help the court. I'll be blushed if you make it so formal. Why you, ha ha ha. I even wanted to post honor rolls to tell the world about your heroic deed. But since you prefer to keep a low profile, I'll drop it. However, I'll say nice things about you to my colleagues. Thanks, Mr. Zhao. I heard Zhang Zhijing loves gold and has a secret vault in his mansion. Don't miss that during the confiscation. Don't worry. I'll search every inch of his house. How dare you? We dug out a corpse in the ruins ahead. After the autopsy, we confirmed it was Zhang Yu from the captain's mansion. Oh. Looks like Zhang Zhijing didn't protect his son during our fight. Zhang Yu committed lots of crimes when his father had power. He deserves it. No need to care about him. Mr. Zhao, the criminal passed out. It seems like his blood rushed into his brain and caused a stroke. A stroke won't free him from the punishment. Take him away. He'll suffer the criminal penalty as long as he is still alive. Sigh, no wonder he'd assault you and attempt to rebel. He's so irritable. Oh, right, Mr. Zhao. I've yearned for the court's martial arts for quite a while. May I have the luck to learn some? The court's martial arts are very different from sect arts, but the martial arts are all exclusive. Unless you become an official in the court, you can't learn them. Is that so? Then what kind of official can I be? Could you recommend me? Are you serious? Ahem. You may not know the hidden rules because you're new in the martial world, Child Xie. A sect disciple can't become an official, or you'll be betraying your sect. I told you that because I think of you as my ally. The court doesn't want core disciples from sects to join them either. They don't want disciples from the major sect to dominate over time. That will make things inconvenient for the court, you know what I'm saying. I see. Sorry for my abruptness. I only said that on the spur of the moment. I'm okay with the result. Then what about my cousin? He's talented and handsome. What a great subordinate. Think about it. I've heard of Xie Xian's reputation indeed, but his injury, fine, I can make him a private advisor in the prefecture chief's mansion as long as he can recover. Great. I heard Zhang Zhijing illegally embezzled many fine farmland and houses. I assume you'd like to fill them into confiscate them. Could you sell some to me? You're crossing the line, Child Xie. I already promised you to give your cousin a job. That's unexpected. I openly recommended my cousin. Do you think I'm asking for something in return for my contribution? It'll be your favor to me if my cousin only has a pretty face, but he's a real talent. Ah. My hand hurts. It got hurt during my fight with Zhang Zhijing. Child Xie, fine. We have this conversation because you defeated Zhang Zhijing, and he did have 100 acres of fine farmland in a suburb of Rock City. I'll sell some to you in the name of the government. How about 100 copper coins for each acre? Thank you, Mr. Zhao. It's getting late. I should take my cousin. Wait. Huh? Child Xie, how's Elder Wu? Has she ever talked about me? Huh? Is there something between you two? Don't say it like that. Show her some respect. I simply admire Elder Wu. I admire your taste, Mr. Zhao. You know nothing. Wu Lingxian was the most beautiful woman among the 5 beauties of her generation. Even Qing Shuani from the Fanqing sect and Di Qingcheng, the grand princess of the Han Empire, couldn't compete with her. But even heaven was jealous of her beauty, which was a shackle for her. She turned to demonic mantra, but that didn't stop her from making a name for herself. Sigh, for her admirers, she will always be like the bright moon in the sky. Seriously? People who cultivate demonic mantra will become uglier and uglier. Judging by her current appearance, she could be very pretty before, but did you admirers know that she fell for an inconspicuous man named Yigutsuan? Ahem. I talk too much. Since you're in a hurry to go home, and your cousin can't move right now, I'll send a carriage to take you home if you don't mind. Finger of Nirvana, Ss3 is severely injured. Luckily, you can heal him. His face is covered with blood. The prefecture chief knew I could heal him, or else he wouldn't use me to suppress Zhang Zhizhen. Hey! Get up, sleepyhead. But he didn't expect I'd cripple Zhang Zhizhen. The prefecture chief must be laughing out loud right now. He tricked you into working for him for free. How cunning. Not for free. We just didn't say the rewards out loud. That's why the prefecture chief agreed to give me rewards so easily. Even so, I'm upset with the way he treated you. I'll fool him when I become stronger. The prefecture chief might have reached the pre-celestial stage when you're stronger. Save it, please. Why Yin? Oh, you woke up. Is this my terminal lucidity? I see Yin. But I miss my lovely Shio more. Why must I see a man before I die? I want Shio. Get up. Do you know how much space you take up? I can't even stretch my legs. Yin? Are you real? I'm still alive? Huh? What? I'll leave you here since you're okay now. Go home yourself. The others will tell you what happened. Did you save me, Yin? Why are you leaving? How about my wedding? Aren't you coming? Ss3 is saved. I'm going to Luoyang City to visit Ran. Don't miss me. I'm not, but I left my gift on the carriage. You should go home now. Gift? A stack of papers. An induction agreement and a title deed? Oh, right. Tell my father to send a letter to Ran. Tell her I'm coming and don't leave Luoyang City these days. What are you doing? You'll die, Yin. Where's the Carter? Are we heading to Luoyang City, Master? MHM. I've spent too much time here. I returned to the Xia village to fulfill the original Xia Yan's wish, and visiting Xia Ran should be the last step. I also heard there are many beautiful women in Luoyang City. Perhaps I can find a chance to upgrade finger flowery swords there. Luoyang City. A major Buddhistic city indeed. I can see chanting disciples everywhere. I was right to let Qing'er go back to me. Otherwise, her soul might be dispersed by some monks. Eagles fly and send letters faster than I do. Ran should have known my arrival a few days ago, but I must find the Lotus Nunnery first. Lotus Nunnery is the third biggest Buddhistic sect in the Han Empire. It should not be hard to find. Where is it? Do you want to go to the Lotus Nunnery, sir? Yes. Do you know where it is, miss? Today is the Buddha's blessing day. All the women in the city will go to the Lotus Nunnery and free captive fishes. I can take you there if you need. I see. Thank you, Mrs. Why, you're welcome. Lotus Nunnery, I've reviewed the memories about Xia Ran. Besides the typical pretty appearance that the Xia family has, her personality is impressive. Xia Ran was born expressionless. She always talked like a great artist of sarcasm. She often made the original Xia Yan speechless. What a girl! Why would the Lotus Nunnery think she's suitable? Wouldn't such a nun irritate the Buddha? The free pond is ahead. Would you like to go with me? No, I've found the person I want to see. We'll part here, Mrs. Huh? Sorry. Look who's here, Ran. Ha! I knew my best-looking brother was coming when I heard so many girls whispering. Seeing your face and open to temptation personality, I've got something to tell you. Cut that thing off, Yin. That way, you may live happily ever after. She doesn't mean it. It's not a coincidence that I just met her right after coming here. I guess she'd been waiting for me on the most conspicuous spot all day. Origin point gain miss 0.01 Sierran. Sierran is quite different from other members of the Sia family. Nope, she is totally different from other normal human beings. Other people tend to hide their affection because they are shy. When Miss Sia likes someone, she abuses him physically. Yin, did you hear me? Are you getting too old to catch my words? Ran, we haven't seen each other for a long time. Can't you be nice to your brother? What kind of honest opinion is this? If I tell Dad, he would probably break your leg. Fancy words make you arrogant, Yin. Honest opinions are good for you. Could you stop messing with my hair, Yin? Only heaven knows how many girls' hair you have touched before. This is gross, really? But I'm simply using your hair to wipe my hand. What a stubborn girl. She enjoys it when I mess with her hair. Yin, they've been talking about the high-key charming J child. Is that you? It is me. What? Are you surprised? Sierran is a disciple of the Lotus Nunnery. She will get to know it sooner or later. There is no need to hide it from her. Oh? Is this all I got? Can't you act more impressive? Oh. My master wants to see you. Your master? Master. Ran, did you bring back a guest? Nun Simei, Sierran's master. This is my elder brother, Sia Yin. What the heck? Why did she decide to use her energy to weigh on me? So you're charming Jade child? I've heard a lot about you. When we first knew your name, charming Jade child, Ran thought you were a different person with the same name. But you turned out to be her brother. What a pleasant surprise. You don't look like you are surprised at all. Does Nun Simei tend to accept disciples who only have the emotional range of a potato? Our sect usually doesn't want to get involved with demonic sections. Our cultivation methods are different after all. We'd like to stay away from the marching sect. You wouldn't be allowed to enter the Lotus Nunnery if you were not Rant's brother, charming Jade child. I see, you has never mentioned this before. However, the disciples of the Lotus Nunnery tend to avoid us when we are in the same room. It's unnecessary to bring it up anyway. No wonder she suddenly looks so upset. Our cultivation method requires a pure heart and an unworldly mindset. Unstable disciples are not allowed to experience the outside world in case they would be confused during their journeys and lose their faith. The marching sect, however, has a quite different way. You guys pursue worldly feelings and emotions. You should stop visiting Rand so her unworldly mind won't be disturbed. This is for your sister's good, Mr. Sia. What do you mean, Nun Simei? I may be a disciple of the marching sect, but Ran is my sister. How can you stop us from seeing each other? Besides, other masters recruit their disciples based on mutual consent. You took Ran away from us by force. Do you have any idea how much my parents miss her? I know Ran is talented, but she is also a precious daughter of the Sia family. You've already tainted her mind by doing this to her. If entering your sect means cutting off from one's bloodline, I'd rather let her give up her cultivation here. You are so eloquent, Mr. Sia. I admire your courage. I have faith in Ran's judgment. I shall not keep her with me further. Ran, take your brother to visit all the beautiful temples in Luoyang City. That's it? Yes, Master. Come on, Ran. You must have heard your master. Show me around Luoyang City. Yin, it's still too early for brothels to open. Hey! Look me in the eyes. Do I look like I want to go to the brothels? Are you treating your brother as a depraved womanizer? Ha! Charming Jade child is from the marching sect. Qin Shinzi, the main disciple of the sect, is just like the demon girl that you mentioned who kidnapped your brother. That charming Jade child must be your brother if I'm not wrong. You've known where your brother is right now. Stop bothering yourself with the question anymore. Focus on your cultivation since today. Ran. We have a different cultivation method with the marching sect. We shouldn't get too close to a demonic sect like it. You can try to cut off from your family this time. Maybe you will crack the ultimate secret of Buddhism this time and become an official member of Buddhism in the end. I have a question. What is it? I have a happy family with loving parents and my brother. I spent a decade in my life with them, but I just entered the sect for 3 months. Is the time we spent together nothing when it is compared with my cultivation? Buddha said there was karma and we should pay for what we did. I haven't even paid back my parents' and brother's love. If I leave everything behind and focus on Buddhism now, will the guilt caused by the light decision become my demon and impede my cultivation? And isn't it too cruel? You still don't understand. I never told you to eliminate your feelings and love for your family. The end of karma is a mutual practice. You don't understand it currently, so I can't let you out. When your mindset becomes more stable and less chaotic, you will have a different opinion. You will be willing to cut off from everything yourself at that time. Stop thinking about your master's bullshit. We are brother and sister. How can we stop seeing each other? Your master is mad. Yin, you've changed. You used to be such a coward, but now you became cocky and annoying. Mind your words to your elder brother, young lady. Well, people will change. Besides, I've been traveling around lately. I've seen a lot of things. Of course my horizon was widened. Yin. Leave the marching sect. What? The Lotus Nunnery and the marching sect are rivals. Why can't you become a traitor for me? Why don't you become a traitor for me? At least you don't need to shave your hair in the marching sect. Mom and Dad will be thrilled. The Lotus Nunnery is a peaceful place. My fellow disciples are friendly to each other. The marching sect feeds on dramas. Everyone knows the marching sect fights a lot. You guys fought the Bliss Temple at least twice as far as I know. You can fool Mom and Dad now because they know nothing about the martial world yet. But if they get to know one day, they will be so pissed off. Ran's judgmental eyes, shit, I hate to admit it, but Ran is telling the truth. How should I explain to her that her brother is actually a good fighter and he wins in most fights? That marching sect witch who kidnapped you, her name is Chin Shinsi, right? She doesn't deserve you. I can't defeat her now, or I would have challenged her and got you back already. Ran, she is being jealous. She would be cuter if she didn't spit harsh words constantly. System fragment detected. Please go collect it as soon as possible to upgrade the system and activate the next function. Yin? Ran, where are we? You mean this place? It is written on the board. This is one of the 3 greatest Buddhist temples in the Han Empire, Soul Temple. There is a system fragment here. And they're hidden in the Soul Temple? Today is Buddha's Blessing Day. All the temples in Luoyang City are wide open. Even a person like you is welcome. A person like me? What are you trying to say? Forget about it. Just show me around. Mahavira Hall is a place for morning and night practices. They put Buddha's sitting statue in here. I see. This is Arhat Hall. There are 500 Arhat statues in this hall. The Soul Temple is famous for them. Other small Buddhist sects always came here to copy these statues. I see. Spirit Mountain Buddha statue. They said the founder of the Soul Temple moved the statue all the way from Spirit Mountain. This is almost a landmark of Luoyang City. Next, Ran. I know there may be no scenery around such a statue. But what about those halls? You took me to the doorsteps of those halls and just left. At least let me get in and take a look. I surely don't care about this place, but can she be less absent-minded being a guide? Yin, you are too worldly and vulgar. Buddha won't be happy when he sees your face. Ran is so cute, but why does she have to talk? Forget about it. I shouldn't have relied on you. I will just randomly stroll in this place myself. Just don't let me get lost. Heading straight for the system fragment is too suspicious. I wanted to search for it while visiting the temple. But Ran just ruined my plan. I should just head for it. Where are you going, Yin? Just a reminder. Buddhas in the Soul Temple won't fulfill any lustful wishes. Can you just shut up? According to the system, the fragment is here. Ran, where are we right now? Treasure Hall. All the Buddhist treasures of the Soul Temple are hidden in this place. This place is guarded by 2 pre-celestial masters of the temple. Anyone who dares to break in and steal the treasures will be smashed like potatoes. Treasure Hall. How fierce. I thought monks wouldn't kill. But those people were trying to steal their treasures. Holy crap, luckily I didn't plan a rob and run. I will just take a look outside. I bet they won't kill me this way. No one cares about you if you stay outside. It feels like the system fragment is in there. What is in that jade box? It seems to be mysterious. It's the relic left by the founder of the Soul Temple. It can help you contact the founder's spirit so you can discuss Buddhist methods with him. However, it won't work for people who don't have any faith in Buddhism. I see. I have never expected a person like you to be interested in this. Ran. Can you speak nicely to your brother? Iti Magu Oi on yo feed. You are interested in Buddhist treasure, Yin. That just proved that you are not a simple worldling. Keep going. This is fate, Yin. Why don't you leave the demonic sect and join Buddhism? My master is pretty close to the leader of the Soul Temple. Maybe they will let you become a worldly disciple. They will hold a Buddhist debating and use the relic to test the best disciples 2 days later. If you join them now, you will also be a part of it. Ran, should I thank you for not forcing me to become a monk? You are welcome. You take that back. By the way, what is the Buddhist debating exactly? Tell me about it. Buddha's Blessing Day is Buddha's birthday. They free captured animals on the first day, hold a Buddhist lecture on the second day, and start a Buddhist debating on the third day. Freeing animals is mainly for believers. You've been horsing around lately. You must have got enough information about this. As for Buddhist debating and Buddhist lecture, these are competitions among all the Buddhist sections. All the monks across the country will show up at the Soul Temple tomorrow, discussing the truth of Buddhism. A monk used technique, chanting scriptures, spirit damage, 15. The third day is most vital. The Soul Temple, the Fanchin sect, and the Lotus Nunnery will start the annual trial. The winner can use the relic for 7-day cultivation. All the monks come for the relic. Even they can't win in the trial, they can at least levitate their mind during the event. Arhat disciples used technique, muscle displaying, but nothing happened. However, the Dark Buddhist sect, Wushang sect, also decided to be a part of this. Master and other leaders tried so hard to make them behave. And they will only show up during the Buddhist debating. So Buddhist debating became a battle between good sects and evil sects. They allowed the sects presence and now they even let them come every year. If it was the marching sects event, the troublemaker would probably have been beaten up and kicked out. These monks are too kind. I'm still too weak to get the treasure, Yin. Just give me 2 years. I swear that I will get the relic for you. Ran? Well, if you give it to me, I probably won't give it back anymore. Sai, my little sister is so cute. They said relics can make you less horny. I won't need to worry about your reputation if you can have it. I wonder if Master knows any boner prohibiting techniques. The world will be safer that way. Ran, can you at least learn some skill of talking? I really wish you wouldn't be beaten up one day. Sai, Ran is so fierce. I wonder why she hasn't been kicked out of her sect yet. Forget about it. I should let Chinger out and take a breath. Master Yin, Chinger, are you okay? I'm okay. The buzzing sound made me dizzy. I was so tired and sleepy. Those monks were chanting scriptures. It must have weighed on you heavily. Just rest for a while before returning to my body. Why did you pull out the monk mask? There is something I need hiding in the Soul Temple. I need to investigate this place tomorrow or the day after that. I need to pretend to be a monk. It's too much trouble, master. I can get it for you. I won't let you go even if you insist. What if you get hurt? It's okay. Just stay put and take a rest. I'm so useless. Well, guess it's time to study that monk recorded in Instructions of Disguise. Buddha's Blessing Day Buddhist Lecture. Nun Simei, it's been a while. I heard you just got an extremely talented disciple. Elder Suwei, long time no see. She is a bit talented. Her name is Xie Ran, and she is not officially a nun right now. She can never hold a candle to your disciple Dao Yun though. I heard that she had reached the pre-celestial stage despite her young age. We are flattered. Everyone knows that our sex methods are special. Dao Yun owes her success to the method. It's quite late now. Let's go to the Soul Temple first. Indeed. Ran, why are you so absent-minded right now? Nothing, I just remember that I didn't tell my brother before I came here with you, master. I don't want him to be worried. Charming Jade Child is a smart man. He won't make a scene in Luoyang City. Focus on the lecture. Yes, master. If he does care about you, he should act low-key. I know you are a good girl, but I can't figure out that charming Jade Child. You should stay away from him for your safety. Charming Jade Child is a bit carefree. He may become demonic now and then because of his demonic origin, but he is not bad on the inside. You shouldn't worry, Nun Simei. I met him before and I know him a little. You met my elder brother before? You are his little sister? This is quite surprising. Could you tell me more about him? Sure, Charming Jade Child is a humorous guy. Senior G from the Taishan sect and I once. I thought you don't want to have anything to do with those worldly people from the demonic sect. Why do you allow your disciple to discuss that Xie Yin from the marching sect? It's okay. She will stand up against me if I prohibit everything. If Xie Ran's belief is unwavering, she will see through everything herself sooner or later. Half an hour later. Buddhism, Buddhism. Which sect does he belong to? He looks like Monk Excellence. Monk Excellence? Is he from some anonymous sect? Monk Excellence, number 7 of the top 10 talents of the Tang Empire and one of the contemporary arhats in the Rose Finch Temple. He hasn't reached the pre-celestial stage. But he is also an expert on Buddhist theory. His title was given by the emperor. After leaving the Rose Finch Temple, he has been traveling across the world for years. I didn't expect him to show up here. I wonder what kind of wise speech he will give us today. The banners didn't move and the wind was still. It was my heart that had been stirred? I see. I knew it. The development of martial arts in this world is advanced. But these ancient people can't acquire information as fast as modern people do. The discussions must be finished face-to-face. Some classic Buddhist theories haven't shown up yet. In my previous life, I was constantly harassed by girls. I found I couldn't stand them anymore, so I went to a temple to cultivate and meditate. I didn't shave my head and join them as a real monk, but I spent a lot of time in the temple chanting scriptures and listening to Buddhist lectures. I remember my master at that time once said I was a smart and talented man. It shouldn't be difficult for me to play a monk. Let me see if there are any differences and similarities between this world and my original world when it comes to Buddhism. Are you Monk Excellence from the Rose Finch Temple? Yes. I've been traveling in the Han Empire since I left the Tang Empire. I heard there would be a Buddhist meeting when I walked by Luoyang City, so I came here to visit. I heard your name. It's my honor to finally meet you. Please take a seat on the lotus platform and discuss Buddhism with us. He conjured this stone lotus out of nowhere and lifted me up without any effort. He's lived up to his reputation. Sure. Masters, I have one thing that bothers me. Could you guys help me solve the problem before the lecture begins? Monk Excellence just said the banners didn't move, neither the wind. What does it mean exactly? These people haven't heard about the classic story? When Buddha mentions the highest wisdom, he doesn't mean to talk about the highest wisdom. In fact, good deeds and congruence should be the highest wisdom. So he's preaching kindness. Form is emptiness and emptiness is form. Form is not other than emptiness, emptiness is not other than form. The same is true with feelings. Am I right, Monk Excellence? Can you speak in human language, Master? You are right, but not completely right. The appearances of things were generated from our minds. The situation will change based on our mindset. If your mind is filled with belief, everything you do will improve your cultivation. Use your heart to feel Buddhism and you will recreate everything with your mind. Whatever, I will just spit some nonsense. Modern Buddhism is too inclusive. Explanations for one term may be different. And every one of them can make sense. I can deliver everything in the most confusing manner so they will think I'm so mysterious. Recreate everything with your heart. I see, I'm impressed, Monk Excellence. However, if your heart is filled with belief, what does that mean? Master, I still can't understand. Let me tell you a story then. One day, two monks came to a river. They saw a young girl standing by the river. She wanted to cross the river, but she was afraid her clothes would get wet. One of the monks helped her and carried her across the river. The other monk was confused. It was improper for a man to be so close to a girl, let alone he is a monk. He clearly broke the rule. The other monk questioned his deed. That monk, however, answered, I've already crossed the river, but you are still soaking in the water. I have let it go, but why are you still so obsessive with the question? I get it now. Thanks for enlightening me, Master. Bullshit. Monk Wujie from the Wushang sect. Wushang sect? That monk Wujie from the Wushang sect? This demonic monk tended to show up on the third day every year. Why did he come one day earlier this year? Let it go. Why did you decide to study Buddhism in the first place? Answer me. I want to become an arhat and jump out of reincarnation. I shall have no desire or lust. Ha! What a joke! Becoming an arhat is your desire. How can you even let everything go this way? Can you answer my question? Huh? Well. Becoming an arhat? Isn't this a theory from Hinayana? Is everyone cultivating Hinayana in this world? Buddha is totally different from humans. Why should we abandon our desires then? Sticking to the harsh rules and cultivating without desires is impossible. If you want to become an arhat, you must embrace your inferiority as a human. Just like me. Rules won't impede me because I only follow my desire. Seeking the slightest trace of wisdom in this bustling world is the right cultivation method. I can't agree, Monk Wujie. We shouldn't pursue Buddhism for results. We pursue Buddhism for Buddhism itself. Have I made myself clear? Ridiculous. I can't understand what they are discussing right now, but clearly, they have both been practicing Hinayana at this point. All I need to do is... I've answered Monk Wujie's question. What is your opinion, Monk Excellence? I agree that Buddha is totally different from humans. However, the Buddha used to be a human, and a human can become the Buddha. The Buddha used to be a human, and a human can become the Buddha? How can humans become Buddhas? This is nonsense. What kind of monk are you? You don't even know the basic knowledge of Buddhism. Are you really a monk? Ha ha ha, good for you, Monk Excellence. Everyone says the Wushang sect was a demonic sect, but you are even worse than us. You mean you want to become the Buddha? You have my respect though. I like maniacs. The Buddha used to be a human, and a human can become the Buddha? Is Buddha as low as human or human as high as Buddha? Is he trying to say that animals are the highest after all? Bullshit. It's plants. No. It's the dead. The dead never changes. They are the rulers of the universe. I get it now. To think is to sin. We all commit sins. I am the Buddha. I can do whatever I want. You are bewitched by the evil monk's words. Chant tranquilizing scripture with me now. Nonsense. He humiliated the Buddha. Monk Excellence is such an evil monk. We were fooled by his fame. How could you call yourself a believer? Amitabha, according to Hinayana, there is only one Buddha. People can only become arhats no matter how hard they try. The theory I just brought up belongs to Mahayana. Of course they can't accept it. But other achieved Buddhists seem like they just got my point. They are masters indeed. Huh? The leader is trying to give me a hard time? Monk Excellence, you want to become the Buddha? I shall listen to my fate. I won't force anything. What did that master from my previous life answer? It's pretty much the same. Monk Excellence, why do you want to become the Buddha? I want to release people from pain and death. If everyone can become the Buddha, why do they need your rescue? Buddhism is hidden deep in their body. They just need guidance. I get it now. You humiliated the Buddha. Monk Excellence. Abbot Quanqing. Don't let him get away with it. Dao Yun, what is your opinion? If other people said that, I would deem them as heresy. But Monk Excellence looked so confident when he mentioned this theory. He must have understood something special. I don't know why, but his words resonated with me. It's just that his theory is too shocking for everyone. I think they won't let him continue anymore. Here. 3 knocking to awake everyone, so their sanity will be with them. Phew, what a refreshing sound. I feel so peaceful right now. What were we even doing just now? Amitabha. Your hearts have been disturbed, people. The lecture shall not continue. Since the Wushang sect has arrived, we should start the debate ahead of time. They decided to start the Buddhist debating right now? I thought I had to wait until tomorrow. It saved me a lot of trouble though. The Buddhist debating begins. No matter which sect you belong to, people, you can step forward and enter the trial at any time. But today's meeting is about Buddhist theory instead of martial arts. So pre-celestial stage monks are not allowed to participate. Anyone who makes it to the 3rd round can use the relic for a 15-minute practice. The winner can use it for 7 days. The relic of the founder of the Soul Temple is a treasure. You can use it to contact the founder's spirit and discuss Buddhism with him. You can still have a chance to practice with it even you're not the winner this year. This is such a great opportunity. Monk Excellence, please. Amitabha. I can use the relic if I can make it to the 3rd round. I have a bigger chance to get the fragment then. No matter how hard the test will be, the disciples of the Wushang sect shall never flinch. Tu Wanqing, let me see how much you've improved today. From the Wushang sect Tu Wanqing. The trial is about to begin. Please stay as far as possible in case you would get hurt. I wonder what is the first round like. Monk Excellence, your opinion about Buddhism is quite unique. You have my respect. But the winner of the Buddhist debating will be me. Then please show me what you've got. Why does this guy act like a flashy idiot? Shiwan from the Soul Temple, my master is about to display a little realm now. Please keep it quiet, guys. Senior 2, please soothe your mind, or you won't be able to get into your dream and start the trial. Soothe your ass. I don't care. Your ass or my ass, it doesn't matter. This must be the first disciple of the Soul Temple, Shiwan. He has the bearing of a master. Please. This is the spirit leading Joss stick. There is no difference if we use it now or tomorrow. The Joss stick was lightened and the soul shall be followed. The Joss stick of the Fanqing sect is a treasure. Everyone has entered the minor realm to face the trial. The wooden fish of the Lotus Nunnery can awake the lost and the strayed. The Soul Temple presented Kasaya, reflecting the theme of the trial and the realm. The theme of today's trial is 8 trials of life, 8 punishments in hell. 8 trials of life, 8 punishments in hell. So this is the treasure of Buddhism? The power I felt is incredible. This is the main world indeed. They only know Hinayana and they can't understand the inclusiveness of Mahayana. But they somehow work the method to this extent. It's pretty impressive. HM? Why can't I stretch my arms and legs? Something tied me up. What is happening? Why? I become a baby? Ah, got it. 8 trials of life. The first trial is birth. This is a simulation of 8 trials. This is so boring. They kept our memories and consciousness. If everyone knows this is fake, what's the meaning of this trial? I'm so tired. Infants haven't developed much brain. I want to go back to sleep after thinking, this is so annoying. Ah. The simulation is incredible. I grew up from a baby so fast. I wonder what kind of power was used to do this. I would at least resist if they used spiritual power. They want me to experience certain periods of time. The rest of the memories are just meaningless and far-fetched. Woof woof, ah. You are too weak. These are just some fake memories, but it feels so real. At least my fake sister makes me worried about her. Luckily, I have the finger of Nirvana. I can save her simply by. Isn't finger of Nirvana a great technique? I can use it when I was in other small worlds. This is just a simulated trial. Why didn't it work? No, the most important thing is, I can't feel the connection between me and the system anymore. I can't even summon Chinger. 8 trials of life, 8 punishments in hell. You woke up first. You are a worthy disciple of mine. Quan Ching, the trial is too easy. My disciple made it through the first round without any effort. The first round was the 8 trials of life. Everyone needs to experience a different life to see if they can start to pursue Buddhism in the end. After starting the journey of pursuing Buddhism, they will face all sorts of temptations, diverting them from Buddhism. The ones who have unwavering faith in Buddha shall break through the trial. The Wushang sect values killing. Anyone who dares to stand in your way will be killed. You kill your lovers, relatives, friends, and masters. You thought killing proved how faithful you were. But it is a demonic method. If the method can lead you to the path of Arhat, you shall not question it. You guys are so narrow-minded. Pitiful, so pitiful. Ha ha ha. This monk made too much noise. The first trial is 8 trials of life. I'm not surprised that the disciple of the Wushang sect is the first one who accomplished the trial. But I'm afraid 8 punishments in hell won't be easy for them. Forget about it. We should focus on our disciples. Today's trial is a great opportunity, but Dao Yun is already a pre-celestial fighter. Your minor realm won't work on her. Dao Yun will have her own chance. You don't need to worry. Your disciple is talented. Why is he still trapped in the realm? I know Shiwan too well. I don't worry about him. However, I'm quite curious when Monk Excellence will wake up and how is he going to make it. Why do you care about Monk Excellence so much? He said a human could become Buddha and that made him so different. I'd like to see how far he can go. He is just an arrogant manic. What makes him so different? All the monks in the trial chose to become monks at a young age. Even that Wanxing from the Wushang sect also followed the same path. That showed how much faith they had. And they would make the same decision even they started a new life. Monk Excellence hasn't even become a monk when became 20. It's not hard to see how chaotic his mind is. Don't worry. This is just the beginning. Monk Excellence is new to the Buddhism methods in the Han Empire. I won't be surprised no matter how weird he acts through the trial. In my opinion, Buddhism relies on meditation. Monk Excellence didn't even meditate for once. I wonder if he had already seen through the 8 trials of life and decided to live as a mortal in a simple way. Holy crap! I can't summon System or Chinger. I can't even practice martial arts. How should I get through exactly? My younger sister and dad all passed away. Mom also married another guy. I know this is fake, but I spent so many years with them, how could I stay impassive? The most annoying thing is, no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't turn my miserable life around. I know what this simulation is trying to do now. It wants to break me again and again mentally until I understand something. Pitifully, I'm not a real monk. I only feel extremely depressed after these shits happened. I can't come up with any deep life philosophy after my family was fucked up. Lucky. What happened to you, Lucky? Seriously? It's just a dog. The second life, our child is sick since he was born. I'm afraid he wouldn't live for long. Luckily, he is a son of a rich family. They can sustain his life using money. This body sucks. I can't even leave my bed. I have a bad feeling. I didn't realize I had to travel from world to world. Holy crap, if I can't come up with some Buddhist philosophy, will I be trapped in this place forever? Cough, cough. Are you kidding me? I'm just a resentful man from a demonic sect. Even I can understand some Buddhist theories, I won't be able to practice them with sincerity. I just can't do it. The third life. The fourth life. The fifth life. The sixth life. What the fuck? When will this crappy simulation end? Why do those monks hate mortal people so much? Seriously? Buddha said mortal lives suffered, but he couldn't mean that they suffered this much. They eliminated every chance in my lives. I couldn't even try. Men are not puppets. Lives are not scripted. 8 trails? Fuck you. I will decide my own fate. Master Xie Yan. You finally answered me. Chinger? This small world is so weird. I was kicked out when we came in. I could only see you reincarnating again and again. So you've been with me all this time? Yeah, it almost felt like a 5D movie. Your life was miserable, Master. Bad things happened to you all the time. I was so stupid, I didn't realize you were forced until now. Luckily, you finally heard my voice. Thank you, Chinger. Or I wouldn't have known how to break through. These trials targeted me specially. Even I could understand the pain brought by 8 trials, I still couldn't reconcile myself and let it be. That's why I couldn't accept everything and break through. That's why that master from my previous life said I was talented, but he wouldn't let me be a monk. I can't let things go like everyone else. That's why I can't be a good monk. Those monks are cunning. I was being too careless. Luckily, you woke me up, Chinger. You broke through from the small world for now, but you can only sustain the form of a spirit. You still can't get out. This is enough. Buddhism requires breakthroughs. My fake body is still in the fake realm while my spirit has been freed. This is a semi-breakthrough caused by a special method, I would say. When you are still in that realm, you won't be able to see through things. I feel wide awake after getting out. The trap doesn't work on me anymore. The scripted life, the unavoidable fate, the irresistible ending, everything in this simulation magnified the pain and suffering in our lives. You probably couldn't stand these in a real life, not to mention the trial is even harder. You can't see through it and you can't get rid of it. Life is so changeable. For me, however, the unbreakable spell of life doesn't exist. Everything can be fake or true, but I am the truest of them all. Since this is all fake, I will just get rid of it. Monk Excellence still knows nothing about reincarnation after spending 6 lives in that trial. Sigh, I thought he was different. Wait, is Monk Excellence going to break through now? The faith in Buddha and the realization of the mortal world are the keys to breakthrough, but Monk Excellence didn't even show the slightest trace of interest in turning to the Buddha. I thought he was corrupted. How come he is waking up right now? He wasted 5 lives, but he managed to break through in the next life. He is a worthy disciple of the Rosefinch Temple indeed, he made it. But how? I can't understand. I didn't see any signs before. How come Monk Excellence just broke through? Monk Excellence's cultivation is great. He seemed like he wasted 5 lives, but there must be some hints we failed to observe. That's why he succeeded all of a sudden. I am right. If I can get rid of the trap spiritually, I can wake up. Origin points gained appreciation, 0.01 points. Quanqing origin points gained appreciation, 0.01 points. Suwei origin points gained appreciation, 0.01 points. Simei origin points gained appreciation, 0.01 points. Xia Daoyun origin points gained appreciation, 0.01 points. Xia origin points are everywhere. It seems like I'm finally back to reality. Shocked. Damn, it's even a live show? Luckily, they can't see the participants' faces during the trials, and they seem to be unable to sense Chinger inside me, or I'll be exposed. You're quite something, Monk Excellence. I've never heard of the way you broke free. May I ask how you made it? He's not bad. Even I almost failed. I managed to break free with Chinger help, but he was on his own. I only care about the result. 8 trials of life? The way out would appear when I killed all the obstacles. This is Wushang Sek's value, unlike the other irresolute monks. Shiwan probably would fail at this level, ha ha ha. Killing does work, but I just can't kill the innocent. But from the Buddhistic point of view, the experience is worth it as long as we gain new knowledge and enlightenment. I'm not a real monk, but at least I could understand the trial's key point. Tu Wangxing happened to use the wrong way to get the right answer. I wonder if that's a good thing. Huh. Which sect or temple does this monk come from? He looks immersed himself in it and about to fail. You're stuck in the trail. Repeat the Heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra to sweep away the distracting thoughts and reinforce your mind. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for enlightening me. That should be the right way of communicating Buddhism. Discover, mend, and exceed the deficiency. Huh? The elder disciple from the Soul Temple doesn't seem well either. I told you he couldn't make it. No matter how good cultivation bases these balds have, they can't achieve anything if they don't drop their hypocrisy. No way. Shiwan is the elder disciple, after all. He must have a deep understanding of Buddhism. Normally people would fail the trial because they lack experience. But he must have made some breakthrough. Shiwan has been stuck in the bottleneck for a while. I'm glad to see him finally making progress. Haha. He made it because of his accumulated daily efforts. There are not many people who truly understand Buddhism. Most of them are trapped in their minds and unable to get out. It's okay. We can help them find solutions through this, unlike those demon sects that would only waste the profound meaning. Monk Excellence's performance was not what I thought, but it didn't surprise me. Monk Excellence is indeed something. He's stuck in the 8 trials of life, but yet broke free at the last second. Perhaps he does understand Buddhism deeply and enjoys it. Good for him, the spirit-leading joss stick is about to burn out. Please be ready to hit the wooden fish, none simei. Sure. 3 knocking to awake everyone, so their sanity will be with them. Chime. Am I in my previous life or current life? Am I alive? Then who was buried in the earth? The first trial is over. Shaochan Temple, 1 passed. Daji Temple, 1 passed. Jiangan Hall, 1 passed. Qinglian Nunnery, 1 passed. Shuyu Sect, 1 passed. Not many people from decent sects passed. Small sects are either left with 1 qualifier or none at all. Soul Temple, 5 passed. Fanqing Sect, 4 passed. Lotus Nunnery, 4 passed. Wushang Sect, 7 passed. And Monk Excellence passed as well. The past, please rest for a moment. Then we'll start the second trial. Please light the joss stick, Elder Suwei. Mr. Xie. Well done, Chinger. Should we get out of here now, Master? That would be boring. I can't get along well with the 8 trials of life illusion, but it's interesting and somehow resonated demonic art of Ogdoad tribulations. Maybe it's because of the demonic art of Ogdoad tribulations. I can still control the body inside the illusion after getting out of there. Everything is in control. Since they can see me live streaming outside, I'll make a show for them. What the hell? I don't accept this. Go to hell with me. Bring it on. I'm not afraid of you. If this illusion didn't seal my power, I'd have killed all of you. No. I can't accept that. They can't be killed. The priority is to leave the dead water. Is there really a shore anyway? The second trial is so hard. The ghosts would kill me in a second after I went in there. Looks like Tu Wangxing can hardly withstand it. True. The ghosts can't be killed, after all. It's hard for the Wushang sect to pass this trial. How stupid. Indeed. He focuses too much on fighting to realize that the boat doesn't move at all. Shiwan holds still, but the ghosts are pushing his boat forward. Vajra is nothing but a killing weapon for Tu Wangxing, but Shiwan chants to enhance Vajra's Buddhistic power to isolate as much evil as possible. People fall into hell because of their evil doings. The everlasting night tortures them and blocks them from Buddhism. It's rare to see someone keeping his mind clear in such an evil place. Good for Shiwan. If he keeps it up, the ghosts will push him out of the sea of afflictions. I'm not worried about Shiwan, but Monk Excellence surprised me once more. Eh? What is Monk Excellence doing? I've been hosting the Buddhist debate for decades, but it's the first time I see that. I love the whole world. I enjoy the beautiful flowers and the wonderful mountains. What kind of rhythm can make me laugh? What song is the most joyful? The view is good. Demonic art of Ogdoad tribulations looks childish compared to this lake of ghosts. Ugh, I hate this world. I can't see any sign of shore at all, Master. Would this place be boundless? No, they wouldn't let us solve what can't be solved. We'll just row more on this lake of ghosts. Go to hell. I'm hungry. The ghosts look terrifying, but they're actually interesting. The stronger you hit them, the more fiercely they'll hit your boat. But poking them gently can press them to the water. See? We're almost there. Shiwan went with the stream. It wasn't smooth, but he went ashore eventually. Tu Wangxing went ashore with serious injuries. He might not have enough strength to complete the. Monk Excellence looks leisurely. The evil whisper couldn't work on him at all, and he took the initiative to find the shore in the meanwhile. He's indeed powerful. Yes. He's very talented and can be trusted with great responsibility. Let's see his performance in the following trials. I keep becoming various animals after getting ashore. Is this tribulation of beast? Xiayan. I've never had such an experience. It's much cooler than VR or whatnot. What am I this time? A big cat? Oh, I'm a tiger. So cute. I'm so hungry. There's a rabbit. I'll eat that. Monk Excellence seems to enjoy it a lot. Blind. Deaf. Blind, deaf, and mute. A man without 5 senses and has to be a beggar for his life. Does the trial want the participant to experience a miserable life? I'll just draw my true spirit out of the body when it comes to such a test. I can't feel any of the pain. I only need to keep a smile on my body. There are people playing operas, Master. Let's go over there and have a look. Whoa. Someone threw a piece of feces instead of a meat bun, and Monk Excellence is eating it with a smile. Smile no matter what happened, just like the Buddha. He was born with the concept of the body is nothing but a vessel of the soul. Keep playing the music, keep dancing. This time the illusion gave me a rich, long life. I've been living for over 500 years. 500 years of splendid life. It's joyful but a bit boring. Would you like to play, master? Ha! Ha ha ha. Come. Monk Excellence, how indecent. Ha ha. Monk Excellence often brings us surprises. The illusion got everything that reality has. Look. It's outrageous. I'm too shy to look at it. Aren't you worried that the abbots outside may disqualify you? The 3 abbots learned the concept of flesh would turn into skeletons eventually a long time ago. They wouldn't mind. I wanted to see how real this illusion world can be. Perhaps it can help me cultivate the demonic art of attribulations. But pity that the 2 arts are very different despite their similar names. I can't use this to complete the other 3 tribulations. But I can absorb the artifact power that the monks used to create this illusion world with demonic art of attribulations. I have to beat the trials in advance, though. Or I won't gain anything. I wonder which tribulation the artifact will enhance. The illusion world will vanish after the artifact power is absorbed. I can pretend it like I beat the trials ahead of schedule. It's time to return to reality. Open. He can't be swayed no matter what happened. Good for him. Looks like Monk Excellence has entered the realm of mind as a clear mirror. Monk Excellence beat the trials ahead of time. I admire his deep understanding of Buddhism. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points, Monk Gue Bao. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points, Monk Yin Ming. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points, Monk Zuxia. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points, Monk Jiyan. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points, Monk Yonggue. Monk Excellence passed the trials just like that? And he was the first one. Excellence indeed. He's much stronger than us. Amitabha, I can feel that something about the tribulation of hungry ghosts changed. Looks like the artifact power fell on it. Huh? Is Shiwan experiencing the tribulation of hungry ghosts? I didn't know the hungry ghosts in illusion can be inflected in reality. The enhanced tribulation of hungry ghosts can absorb hungry ghosts, and the ones coming from devout monks are the best food. The strength of my tribulation of hungry ghosts can be improved further if it can devour those. But I can't do anything bold while there are so many eyes around. What a pity. So hungry. Great. You finally beat the tribulation of hungry ghosts, Shiwan. This is the most dangerous one of the 8 punishments in hell. It's extremely hard to help hungry ghosts regain their human shapes, but you did it. Hungry ghosts can't meet Buddhas, so their evil power is the strongest. Shiwan used to fail at this level before, but now he finally saw through it and comprehended something. Shiwan has met my expectations. You finally came out, Shiwan. I saw the light of Buddhism covered you before waking up. You must have gained a lot. I thought it was rare enough for me to overcome my mind and beat the trials, but you were faster than me. I took the shortcut, that's all. I skipped the most dangerous tribulation of hungry ghosts. Huh? Was that even an option? Fundamentally, there is no Bodhi tree, nor stand of a mirror bright. Since all is void from the beginning, where can the dust alight? Fundamentally, there is no Bodhi tree, I see. Even a random poet from you comes with great Buddhism, Monk Excellence. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points, Monk Shiwan. Damn. What did you see? I don't even understand what I said. There's not much time left, and the others don't seem ready to get out of the illusion. I think there will be only Shiwan, and I left for the 3rd trial. Nice. Now I'm definitely an excellent performer. The system fragment will be mine. Damn. What did Tu Wangxing do to attract so many hungry ghosts? Tribulation of hungry ghosts can contaminate minds greatly. Shiwan struggled out of it because he's very firm on Buddhism. Tribulation of hungry ghosts is a natural buster for Tu Wangxing's Buddhism. He may end here. He's almost a hungry ghost maker. I want to devour him. Wushang sect practices Buddhism by cultivating 100 mortal desires, admitting self-inferiority, and experiencing the demonic desires deeply to achieve the greatness of nirvana. The second trial of Decent Temple's Buddhist debate is actually very hard for Wushang sect. We cultivate desires, and 8 punishments in hell dig out participants' dark sides. It could be devastating for immature Wushang sect disciples because their desires might devour them easily and made them lost. But it could be an opportunity to exceed yourself, restrain 8 punishments in hell, and reach the next level. Don't let me down, kid. The spirit-leading joystick is about to burn out. Please be ready to hit the wooden fish, none semi. Sure. What's the hurry? The joystick hasn't burned out yet. If we wait until then, the disciples who have immersed too deeply will be hard to get out. So of course we should wake them up before it burns out. Don't make trouble, Monk Wujie. Why are you so impatient, semi? Tu Wangxing has lost his mind. Staying in the illusion will only make him suffer more. Give up, Wujed. I understand your disciple would gain a lot if he made it this time. However, it'd be not worth it if he made mistakes and hurt himself. Just wait for a moment. With my disciple's talent, he will beat it. Buddhist debate isn't held just for you, Wu Jie. Besides your disciple, there are others in the illusion world as well. You crossed the line, Wu Jie. Why do you have to do this, Master Wu Jie? Ha! Do you think I'm afraid of you? The awakening must wait, no matter you like it or not. Damn, why are they about to fight? What about the trial and my relic? Ah. Wangxing. He's in it too deeply. Wake him up now. Don't you knock on that. Qi deviation will either kill or disable him, Wu Jie. Do you want to see your disciple become disabled? It's his fate. I'll take whatever that comes out. A demon sect indeed. That's hardcore, but this is my chance. Here. Too many of them will drown you. Let me share some of your pressure. This is? Monk excellence can absorb others' hungry ghosts? What an amazing disciple from Rose Finch Temple. Rose Finch Temple's demon-taming sutra states that hungry ghosts can only be released, not absorbed, but now it looks like Monk excellence has discovered his own way. I made it, Master. You didn't let me down, kid. Your body is injured, but the refinement that 8 punishments in hell have done to you can offset all abuse. Thank Monk excellence now. If he didn't absorb the hungry ghosts on you, you wouldn't make it. Thank you, Monk excellence. If someone has to suffer in hell, I'll do it. Good. Very good. I knew absorbing his hungry ghosts would wake him up. That was a nice feast, and my hungry ghosts are much stronger now. If someone has to suffer in hell, I'll do it, Monk excellence indeed. Buddhist debates trials are for helping you understand something new and make improvements. Tu Wangxing gained with the help of Monk excellence. That's his good luck. We've given Wu Jie the moment he wanted, none semi. I don't think he'll stop you from ringing the bell now. How about we both take a step back? Today is Buddha's blessing day. It's bad to fight in front of Buddha. Let's forget about it. Huh? What? Looks like we couldn't make it to the third trial. What a shame. No need to stay here any longer. Let's go back. I managed to pass the second trial, Master. How can I give up now? We've reached our goal, and you're seriously hurt. We don't have to continue. No, those decent balls will laugh at us if we give up without a fight. I can go on. I thought Wushang sect would be defeated in the second trial like always, but Tu Wangxing beat it. Tu Wangxing might not be able to beat it if Monk excellence didn't help him. The second trial is over. Shiwan from Seoul Temple, Tu Wangxing from Shiwan, and Monk excellence from Rose Finch Temple have passed the trial. The third trial is not about the illusion world. Participants who have passed the former trials, please take a step forward and get ready for the last trial. Worship the Buddha. You've experienced all the sufferings of life and got enlightened. There are very few disciples who could do that in the past. This year, we have 3 disciples who obtained the honor of worshiping Buddha. It's good news for all of us. The last trial is different from the previous 2. The third spirit leading joss stick that Elder Suwei is about to light can let you see your true self, resonate with the Buddha statue in the spirit mountain, and activate Dharma image. Dharma image? Something like Body of Bliss Buddha or Mantra of Middle Heaven Polaris. Please note that I won't ring the bell in the last trial. I'll light the joss stick now. Please be ready. It's about to start, but can a fake monk like me resonate with it? Most importantly, what should I do after activating it? Can't they be specific? Guess I have to play by ear. I see. Ha ha ha. I've comprehended it. Wanxing. What the hell did you do? He's injured. He passed out because he was exhausted. Don't worry, Monk Wujie. But Tu Wanxing has lost the qualification to worship the Buddha. You can let him rest in a guest room in Seoul Temple if you don't mind. Bah. I don't need your fake sympathy. I have faith, I discipline, learn, share, study, debate, and have the Agama Sutra and self-awareness. No, I shouldn't have understood so little. If I don't know myself, I can't discipline, learn, share, study, debate, and have the Agama Sutra and self-awareness. Monk Tu Wanxing was too impatient. The Dharma image wouldn't appear that quickly if he thought about it a bit carefully. You mean the third trial isn't simple? Well, I'll spoil the fun part if I tell you now. Let's see if Shiwan and Monk Excellence can comprehend it. Shiwan's Dharma image has shown. It's not stable, but it's visible. But nothing happened around Monk Excellence yet. I'd suspect he's a real monk if he didn't perform so well in the last 2 trials. I feel strange, but since Master said we could make Dharma image shown, I should hang on. Hang in there, Shiwan. Why hasn't Monk Excellence shown anything? Could it be Buddha doesn't approve of Monk Excellence's arrogance? Shiwan should have sensed something, but he's missing the last bit. It's good for him to last this long. As for Monk Excellence, nothing happened to him. Could it be? Amitabha. I knew a fake monk wouldn't sense anything, but Tu Wanxing and Shiwan have resonated with Dharma image already. I'll lose if I don't show them something, and people may suspect my identity. I can't fake the Dharma image, but I can do it differently. What's with the golden light? It doesn't look like the Dharma image. Monk Excellence. Demonic art of Ogdoet tribulations, tribulation of altered Buddha. Shiwan, you've shown. It's like the sun in the sky. The Buddha has descended to enlighten the world. The Buddha's light is so shiny. But I can't see the Dharma image. Why is Shiwan worshipping him? What did Monk Excellence do? Amitabha. The Buddha is merciful. It enlightens all living beings. Scatter. What happened? Why did Shiwan's Dharma image disappear? What happened after Monk Excellence touched his head? I've been hosting the Buddhist debate for decades, but it's the first time I see that. Do you know what's happening, Abbot Quanqing? Monk Excellence is indeed different. If I'm right, he should have seen the nature of this trial and even has spare strength to enlighten Shiwan, in case he followed the path that Tu Wanxing went. The Han Empire's Buddhist debate is truly amazing. I've gained so much. My time was worth it. I admit defeat. What? I feel so refreshed after you enlightened me. It proves how wide the strength gap is between us. Why would you admit defeat instead of showing your Dharma image? You got me wrong, Shiwan. I wanted to experience the well-known Buddhist debate, and I did it. So I won't compete for the Han Empire's Buddhistic treasure with you. But of course, I'd be grateful if you could let me have a look at the relic. Monk Excellence has a clear mind and 6 roots of sensations. No wonder you could make it to one of the contemporary arhats in the Rose Finch Temple. Our tricks must seem laughable for you. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Abbot Quan Ching. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Elder Suwei. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Nun Simei. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Monk Shiwan. Good. They're praising me instead of accusing me of being a demonic monk. So even the pre-celestial masters in the main world can't see through tribulation of altered Buddha as long as I don't use it against a group. I manipulated Shiwan with tribulation of altered Buddha and then removed the side effects with finger of nirvana. The show was perfect. Since I can get close to relic either way, I might as well take a step back to win their favor and gain a good reputation and origin points as Monk Excellence. Since I can get close to relic either way, I might as well take a step back to win their favor and gain a good reputation and origin points as Monk Excellence. The main world is indeed strong. The tribulation of altered Buddha was powerful in small worlds, but I could only use it as a special effect. Without the chance and environment, I couldn't manipulate Shiwan even for a few seconds. I've been cultivating Buddhism for decades, and I thought I had a firm faith. But Monk Excellence enlightened me that my vision is still too narrowed. Listening to you for one moment is much better than reading books for 10 years. Is that Dao Yun? Haha, Dao Yun has a clear mind. Monk Excellence's words must have helped her make progress in her breakthrough. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Monk Excellence. It's my pleasure. What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean? Xie Daoyun always upgrades with my efforts. That eccentric woman. I'll take my advantages back someday. Since Monk Excellence has admitted defeat, then today's Buddhist debate's winner is. The winner should be Monk Excellence. Haven't you come around to the result, Shiwan? Please enlighten me, Master. The third trial is all about giving up is victory. Giving up is victory? Giving up is victory? We Buddhism cultivators can only show the Dharma image after reaching the pre-celestial stage. But under the influence of the Buddha statue, you thought you could show it when you're level 9 post-celestial cultivators. But because of your realm level, it was impossible for you to make it. This trial wanted you to know your deficiency and give up to beat it. Monk Excellence clearly knew that. He didn't show the Dharma image at all, and under the influence of the Buddha statue, he even had some spare strength to help you get out of confusion. I see. I didn't think of that. Thank you for enlightening me, Monk Excellence. You were just confused in the game, Shiwan. You'd come around eventually even without me. What a coincidence. Should I thank Buddha for my good luck? Stop flattering each other. How hypocritical. You've nagged a lot, but Monk Excellence won anyway. Monk Excellence, you saved my disciple, and I owe you one. This is an ebony prayer bead, my exclusive token. Take it. Come to Wushang Sect on Skyscraping Ridge, Daba Mountain, when you're free. With this bead, our people won't stop you, and you can visit me directly. I'll do that for sure if I have the chance. Goodbye. Are we just leaving like this, Master? Be patient. We rarely come here, so I have to let Soul Temple see what I'm capable of. It was rare that Wujia didn't make a scene this year. Didn't he make enough scene when he stopped you from ringing the bell? Amidba. He even convinced those evil monks from Wushang Sect. Throughout the entire Buddhist debate, Monk Excellence's understanding of Buddhism is ahead of everyone. Arhat in the Rose Finch Temple indeed. Amazing Monk Excellence. Relic awaits in our temple's silence room, Monk Excellence. There it is. To avoid people's unintentional disturbance, we set it as a forbidden ground in the valley. What a nice place to meditate Buddhism. Phew, my efforts were worth it. I finally got the chance to get close to it. Why are there 4 masters sitting around the silence room? Are they here to meditate as well? Now there's only the hardest problem left for me to solve. The container will be broken after I absorb the system fragment. They'll only lend the relic to me to cultivate for 7 days. If I break it, Soul Temple won't let it go easily. They are pre-celestial elders in Soul Temple. They choose to meditate here to protect the forbidden ground. And at night, they'll chant to help the person in silence room fast concentrate. Now I know why Soul Temple is one of the top 3 temples in the Han Empire. There's only a 10% to 20% chance for me to escape at night with Rainbow Shift after destroying Relic and being chased by 4 pre-celestial masters. In that case, the Monk Excellence identity will be a goner, too. And who knows if there are some formation traps in the forbidden ground. I worked hard to win the Buddhist debate to confirm one thing. The silence room is here. The jade box that places the treasure is made from our founder's jade cushion. It's also a treasure in Soul Temple. Please handle it with care. I see. Thank you for taking me here. I need to confirm which is the system fragment. Is it the relic or... I knew it. If this wasn't the case, I had to give up on upgrading the system and come back for relic after I reached the pre-celestial stage. System fragment detected. Integrate? I guessed it right. The system fragment is the box, not the relic. Judging from previous experience, the system fragment were all attached to jade, but the relic is a reverend monk's bone. Integrate destroying a box with sentimental value will upset Soul Temple, but they won't do anything to Monk Excellence for it. However, this identity's reputation and Buddhistic favor will drop. I'm okay with it since it's forgetting the system fragment. Meanwhile, good. Soul Temple would never think that I'd sneak in with Wushang Sek's airy shift. Ha, I couldn't do anything when they placed the relic in the center of gate formation in Treasure Hall. But Monk Excellence won, and they moved it to a forbidden ground with exorcism formation. For pre-celestial guardians can't stop me. Monk Excellence will lose a good chance, but I owe him one already. I'll just add another. Wushang Sect can afford to pay him back. The jade box is in ashes. Monk Excellence could sense the relic's Buddhism essence not long after he came here. And I wonder what profound Buddhism the relic has to influence an excellent monk like him so much that he accidentally crushed the box. Low web novel. Arhat Du Tian, the founder of Soul Temple's theories are much different than Wushang Sek's, but if I can study the relic, perhaps I can complete my theories. System fragment fused. System upgraded. Current level, level 3. Transmigration function is upgraded. The system is now upgraded to level 3. Improving transmigration. Improving transmigration? It didn't let me wait before. Wait, the air is fluctuating behind me, someone's here. Monk Excellence, Monk Wujie? Is another person in the silence room? Who dares to break into Soul Temple's forbidden ground? I accidentally released a breath, and the 4 old monks outside noticed me. I've seen many Buddhism cultivators in various empires, Monk Excellence. But when it comes to the understanding and luck of Buddhism, you're the best. Please come to Wushang Sect when you're free, and don't indulge yourself in Soul Temple's Buddhism. Having a taste of it would be enough. He's a great arhat for sure. A bright future is awaiting him. I can't let the Soul Temple have him. I must befriend him on behalf of the Wushang Sect. Ha ha. I'll let you understand Wushang Sect's Buddhism then. All right, I should go before too late. See you. Excuse me, what are you doing here exactly? Is Wujie here to snatch the relic? Then why did he leave? I don't think he came here just to praise me. Ha ha ha. Looks like the 4 guardians of Soul Temple's strength has been improved even more. I'd say the same to your stealth, Monk Wujie. We only noticed you after you sneaked into the silence room. Are you here for the relic? Is Monk Excellence hurt? Borrowing is not the same as stealing. Besides, Monk Excellence helped Wushang Sect. How would I hurt him? Ha ha. You took the upper hand this year, again. Ha ha ha. He must have been here to snatch the relic. We can't let our Buddhist relic fall into the hands of Wushang sect. The relic is still in the silence room. Looks like Wujie didn't succeed. Monk Excellence must have protected it and made Wujie expose himself to the four guardians. Successfully protected the relic from Wujie. Monk Excellence has deep martial cultivation as well. Open, huh? Monk Excellence looks well, but why is he out? Wujie must have disturbed him too much that he can't calm his mind. Thank you, everyone. I've finished studying the relic. The time wasn't enough for activating the relic. Have you learned anything? I've gained too much from the Buddhist debate, and I was lucky enough to get so close to the relic. I shouldn't desire more. Compared to losing my tranquility for greed, I'd like to give it to someone else who needs it more. Shiwan, if you can reach the pre-celestial stage with this, I'll be honored. Monk Excellence? But the jade box was accidentally. I'm willing to be punished for it. I tried. A fake monk like me couldn't activate anything from the relic at all. I might as well use it to make amends to keep my reputation at an average level. You were dragged into this incident, Monk Excellence, but you blame yourself for it. How merciful you are. Wujie broke into the forbidden ground and tried to steal our relic. He did it because Soul Temple hadn't protected this place well enough. As a post-celestial martial artist, you did great by protecting the relic for a moment. You couldn't take care of everything. I have to thank you for protecting our relic, Monk Excellence. I wish I could be stronger. YG took the blame for me. That's good. I remember you traveled the world to comprehend Buddhism and reach the pre-celestial stage, right? Studying the relic can enlighten you to fulfill your concept of everyone is a Buddha and help your cultivation advance. You don't have to give up the chance just because the jade box is broken. Not just that. I think traveling the world suits me more than meditating in a silence room. Besides, I've learned something while I was in the silence room. Buddhism is a ship that carries people across the bridge between life and death. The great Buddhism can be any vehicle to help people advance. The great Buddhism can be any vehicle to help people advance. How nice. Well said. If everyone in this world can be a Buddha, how wonderful will that be? I hope you can practice with that theory in the future to prove your Buddhism. I'll keep what you said in mind, masters. It's getting late. I should go on with my journey. Amitabha. Soul Temple, good. Getting the system fragment went well. Now I just need to wait for the system to complete upgrading. Buddhist debate is over, and I'm done being a monk. It's time to be Xie again and find the woman who can help me reach the pre-celestial stage. Please wait, Monk Excellence. Huh? I haven't thanked you in person. Xie Daoyun? Why does she want to thank me? I was watching you beating the trials, and I'd learned so much. After I reached the pre-celestial stage, I felt I had great responsibilities on my shoulders but didn't know what to do. Your theories enlightened me, and my cultivation realm was loosened as well. You're truly my savior. I can't thank you enough. You flattered me. You made it because you're talented. Even in the eyes of flowery anecdotes, Xie Daoyun is a top beauty. But she's the kind of woman who could travel with a bunch of handsome men and handle everything well. She seems not to be the innocent type. But which type is she? Let me find out with flowery technique. Let me see your true color, woman. What's wrong? Haha, nothing. I'm just thinking about how fickle fate is. She meets everything that flowery sword power requires to reach the pre-celestial stage. Looking like a social butterfly, she actually has a clear and innocent heart. I've searched for a while, but it's you the whole time. At the foot of Soul Temple Octagonal Pavilion. Di Xiaoyao from the Han Empire's royal family, the 8th Prince Child Golden Jade, drinking tea from a purple clay pot and reciting poems, the admiring unrestrained couple outlines the joyful air. The person who'll enjoy this pot of tea with me, I wonder when she will come. She's coming. Huh? The person beside Fairy Daoyun, he seems to be Monk Excellence from the Tang Empire. Pavilion of Elites has illustrated books about him. I heard Monk Excellence was traveling in the Han Empire, but I didn't think I'd see him here today. And he looks very close to Fairy Daoyun. I know he's a monk, but I've never heard Daoyun would be so warm to a foreigner. Does she like this monk? Fairy Daoyun, Monk Excellence. My name is Di Xiaoyao. I've waited here for a while. Who is he? Should Monk Excellence know this man? I didn't think you'd come so early, Child D. Nice to meet you. They have a date? Don't mind it, Daoyun. Having tea and listening to the Buddhist debate at the foot of Seoul Temple is interesting. I saw you and Monk Excellence talking in joy in the distance. You must have been friends for a long time. I've admired Monk Excellence for a long time, but it's the first time I see him in person. I see. Sorry about making assumptions. Monk Excellence is the contemporary arhat of Rose Finch Temple in the Tang Empire. His temple is different from Fanchin sect, which requires disciples to live with the world. Looks like I have nothing to worry about. I didn't mean to offend you. Please don't mind, Monk Excellence. None taken. This golden man is interested. I wonder if he's interested in the person I think it is. I know our date is tomorrow, but since we've already met, let's make the date today. I know Fanchin sect's rules. If you have any questions about me being the reincarnation of Polaris, ask away. So Xia Daolin didn't come to Luoyang City just for Buddhist debate. She's here to find the reincarnation of Polaris as well. Is he the target this time? Is Ji Yuntao out of the game? The Polaris is the master of fate and has the responsibility to unify the decent and demon sections. What made you think you're the reincarnation of it? Every Polaris of the Han Empire was one of the most outstanding people at the time. 5 beauties and 5 childs are the best of our time, and I'm one of them. The Polaris reincarnation should be noble and exemplary. People should feel the imperial aura from the person. As you know, I mediated disputes between decent and demon sects and suppressed the chaos that the northern barbarians inflicted. No other peers had ever done such accomplishments. Besides, I cultivate the Han Empire's royal martial art, Qi Long Sutra. Do you know any martial art that's more honorable than this? I must be the Polaris reincarnation. What do you think, Miss Daoyun? I believe you'll have the power to do everything you want someday. If you're the Polaris, what kind of martial world will you build? Ha! The martial world and the court should help each other. Everything has its established order, and I'll be the creator and key player. Is my answer satisfactory, Miss Daoyun? He's arrogant. I see. I look forward to traveling with you, Child D, but our date was set for tomorrow. I'm just walking Monk Excellence out. There should be some following arrangements about Buddhist debate later, so I'm afraid we can't take off right away. I'll follow your schedule. I'll wait for you by the ferry in the city west at noon tomorrow. I wanted to invite Miss Daoyun to drink tea with me, but I didn't think you'd come as well, Monk Excellence. Please wait for a moment. Lu Qing, get us another cup. Yes. No need for the trouble, sir. It's getting late. I should go. What a shame. You must give me the honor of having tea with you if we meet again. Finding the Polaris must be tiring, Miss Xie. I wish you good luck. Thank you. Farewell, Monk Excellence. Di Xiaoyao asked Xie Daoyun to verify if he's the Polaris reincarnation, but clearly that's not what he exactly wants. He's only into Xie Daoyun. Whatever. I never took the initiative on any girl before, but based on my experience, no woman can resist my beautiful smile. Half a day later, I've thought about it. It's better for me to approach Xie Daoyun as Monk Excellence. Xie Yan already has Qin Xinzi. It'll raise the difficulty to hell if I use that identity, and it'll be hard for me to get out of this. Ugh. I want to die. Wouldn't it be harder for a monk to court women? There's no way to be loyal to both lover and Buddha. That's a famous saying coming from a monk. From now on, monk excellence will be a lovesick monk. Xie Daoyun made breakthroughs twice with my help. Now I need her help to upgrade Finger of Flowery Swords and reach the pre-celestial stage. This is a basic rule of cultivation equivalent exchange. I finally found the woman who can help me break through. I have to win her heart even when there are 3 people involved. It'll get my motor going more. Xie Daoyun is a pre-celestial master, so I won't let you out very often. I've got a great idea to step in, and I'll do it after saying goodbye to Ran. All right, be careful, Master. You're talented and clear-minded. No wonder Nun Simi values you. I look forward to your achievements in the future. But as far as I know about Lotus Nunnery's cultivation methods, you may have to have a breakup battle with your brother, Xie Yin the charming Jade Child, to make a breakthrough and reach excellence. It won't be a battle of life and death, but it'll cut the family relations. Think it through, Ran. Ran. I've been looking for you. I'm here to say goodbye. I've been in Luoyang City long enough. Since you can take care of yourself here, I'll continue to go on my journey. Contact the Marching Sect if you want to reach me. You know Lotus Nunnery and Marching Sect don't like each other, but you still asked me to do something that may deem as betraying my sect. Do you dislike me so much that you finally decide to kill me with a borrowed knife? Talking about killing while Buddha is watching? You'd better keep silent. But why wouldn't you just leave the Lotus Nunnery, anyway? You've only been here several months after all. Because Lotus Nunnery's cultivation methods suit me perfectly. Only Lotus Nunnery can help me reach the pre-celestial stage as soon as possible. Fine. Contact me if anything goes wrong. Be careful not to let Lotus Nunnery fool you. Brother. Huh? I just want to tell you something. How can anyone ditch their emotions when they're emotional? Why would anyone need to ditch emotions if they're ruthless? I'll find the solution to change the cultivation method of the Lotus Nunnery. See you at that time. See you then. How can anyone ditch their emotions when they're emotional? Why would anyone need to ditch emotions if they're ruthless? I knew Ran was gifted. She already understood the basics of the Lotus Nunnery's pre-celestial art 7 clear emotions mirroring Lotus Heart. Dragon in, we're basically sure that Ji Yuntao is the Polaris, but he hasn't awakened yet. We can't announce that to the public to avoid unnecessary trouble. Di Xiaoyao is a royal member. Now that he recommended himself, it's hard for our sect to turn him down. I see. You've reached the pre-celestial stage, Daoyun. The next for you should refine your mind with love. You'd been in touch with various young talents. Is there anyone you like? No, I only cared about finding the Polaris. And I didn't pay any attention to that. Enter the secular world, leave the secular world, and forget love after getting it. With your talent, you'll exceed our former sect leaders in recent generations and reach the multi-celestial stage for sure. Don't waste your talent. I'll start finding someone I like after this trip. I'm not interested in worldly experience or refining my mind with love. When can I return to my sect and live a free life? The second day. Huh? The Chinese herbaceous peony that grows in the garden is colorful but was no character. The lotus that grows in the pool is clean and white but has no paste. Only the penny is a real beauty. When they bloom, it's so beautiful that everyone in the city would come to enjoy them. Lotus is beautiful, and peony is more beautiful. But if you ask me, the flower in front of me is the most beautiful. Please go aboard, Miss Daoyun. Wow, what an entrance! A pre-celestial martial artist controls silk ribbons with post-celestial dancers tied on them while spilling petals. Di Xiaoyao has the power, money, and people to do such things, and it did look splendid. Normal girls may have fallen for this by now. But Mr. Xie Yin said Xie Daoyun had seen numerous young talents. Even Ji Yuntao didn't win her heart, let alone these tricks. I'll report this to Master,